is a bit mental.
Okay.
Let's go with the first roll is a 7.
7. So a hill or wood. Okay, I should have divided the board into 4 quarters first. So let's make it this one here. That's got a hill or wood. Just roll another d6 on 1 to
4.
4. So it's a hill. Okay. Okay, put that there. Okay, roll 2d6 again, mate, for this one over here.
Sure. 10.
10. A house or tower. Well, we're in luck.
Okay.
Tower here. That sounds good. It sounds like beer being opened. It's good time.
It's actually just coffee.
Okay. You're doing it the right way. I've already started on the beer. Okay. So.
Yeah. First I have to wake up before I lull myself back to sleep.
Yeah.
Next one is a 6.
6. A wood. Okay. A wood. Well, I'll put a few pieces down. Okay, and then for this one here, mate?
9.
Walls, hedges, or fencing. Well, I don't actually have those, so please roll again.
Yeah, sure. An 8.
A hill. Very good. Okay, so we've got a hill on either side.
Okay.
That makes it not too bad. That means, you know, if whatever side I get, I suppose I've got a hill on one side or the other. All right.
Yeah, seems alright.
So are you happy with this setup?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I thought this was better than me just throwing down terrain. At least it's sort of got a a more of a random
Good
sort of
idea.
feel to it.
Good idea to do it this way, yeah.
Okay, mate. So let's dice off to see which side we get or which side we want, kind of thing. So I rolled a 1, so I'm sure you can beat that.
I got a 1 as well.
Okay, good. So roll again. 4.
And 1 again.
Okay, so I'm going to I'll take this side.
Yeah.
Okay, and it means that you take that side. I have to deploy everything first in the scenario rule. So we're playing so people who are joining us, we're playing the breakthrough scenario. So that the defender has to deploy everything first, and then the attacker can deploy everything. So. Yeah, I don't think my guys will be able to spread out enough to stop you getting through, but we'll try anyway. We'll see how we go.
We'll see what happens with my animosity here.
Yeah. So your items went crazy as in a good way or crazy as in a bad way?
A bit in both directions.
Okay. Well, we'll be very keen to see what you come up with, mate, in the game. So.
Yeah.
Let's do that, and.
Well, I have to reveal two of the items from the get-go.
Okay. All right. Okay. So.
Do you have the familiar nearby?
A familiar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you got a familiar. Okay. Yes, I can get something to represent the familiar. That's okay. Because it's just on a 20 by 20 mil base, isn't it? How about a rat?
Yeah.
A giant rat? That might be alright.
Yeah, sure. That works.
Yeah.
I drew a warrior familiar.
Ah, okay, cool. That is good. So I'll put the gyrocopter there. Make sure these are 12 inches up. The organ gun. Gyrocopter there. So can you guys see okay in the table okay? So good morning Table Salt, Speedboat, thank you very much for joining us. And who else have we got here? Snottle Bucket. How you going, mate? Thanks for joining us, guys. Yeah, we're sort of just setting up. I'm just putting down my dwarves here. I've took my flame cannon here, my 20 crossbowmen on the hill. They can both ranks can fire as they're positioned on elevated position. I've got my iron breakers here with my general and my runesmith. The wizard I think I might put in the center just so he's got a nice viewpoint of things in front of him and he can't be targeted as he's within, well I think that's how it rules. Is that right, Johannes? If he's within 4 inches, if it's mounted, can you not target him if he's within 4 inches of a unit?
Yeah, 5 inches within a unit.
5 inches, okay.
I think that's not the way it works.
I've got a unit of slayers.
As long as he's not the closest target.
Yeah, that's right. I'll sort of just position him back a bit. Have you got a good viewpoint of the table there, mate?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that's good. Okay. All right, mate. So I think that'll be my deployment. So over to you, sir. Which one's first?
All right. Let's start with the night goblins.
Night goblins. Okay.
Ones with spears.
Yep.
Let's have them front and center.
Let's check this. Better than this thing. So there.
Yep. Now, unlike the wolf riders, each group on either side at the very edge.
Like this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty sure it's taller there. Just check. Yep. Okay.
Let's have the spider riders behind the ones across from your flame cannon. The wolf riders. Well, the spider riders behind the wolf riders.
Spiders behind the wolf riders, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I was going to move this hill out of the way. It's not going to be majorly important. I don't think you got any. You don't have any war machines for stuff like that for.
Trolls and Goldfang. Let's have him behind the other wolf riders.
Okay. Oops. Okay. You want to play? Yeah, I suppose you want to butt up against them. I suppose, eh? Yep.
Yeah. Let's have the night goblins with short bows next to the wolf riders in front of the spider riders. Yep.
So moving this hill around, but I don't think it makes a huge importance anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. I bet
Now
they're going to be
the,
fanatic carriers. Yeah.
Let's see here. The squig hunters, can they fit between the two night goblin units?
Yeah, I suppose so. Like just here.
Yep.
Yep, they should be able to fit, no problem. There's only 5 squigs and 2 hunter teams. Okay.
Now the reason why I picked the Savage Orcs, they're actually in skirmish formation as Savage Orcs in skirmish. I'd like them deployed between the tower and the Night Goblins.
Okay, so you don't want your shaman obviously and your is it your warlord that's the big boss?
They're both in the unit skirmish as well.
They're all both in the skirmish as well. Okay.
Yeah.
And so where do you want them again, sorry?
What?
Do you want them next to the tower here?
Yeah.
Aha, now I see what's going on. Alright, okay. I might replace the standard in that guy with something else. In that case.
Yeah, they have additional hand weapons and shields.
Okay.
There's no standard in the group.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'll just replace those.
This shaman as close to the tower as possible.
Uh-huh. But he's on the tower. Yeah, I'll need to get some Savage Orcs at some point, I think. Because you're having that skirmish unit, I don't actually have that.
It was a little bit cheeky, but I figured it was okay. It's the situation here.
Mate, it's okay, it's fine, don't worry about it. It's good. Okay, well, that's a huge group of skirmishes. Okay, now I've got 2 more. That's going to be the other guys.
And then of course, the warrior familiar next to the shaman.
Oh yeah, don't let me forget that, yeah. Your warrior familiar would be this giant rat.
Yeah, that's perfect.
He looks pretty nasty and you wouldn't want to mess with him, that's for sure.
Alright.
Now, I think that's it, isn't it?
So, the other item that I drew, which I have to reveal here at the beginning, is Crown of Sorcery.
Oh, you bugger.
Now, since you don't really on that bottom side, I also felt like it'd be a bit too unfair if I picked Raised Dead and just some the unit that can walk across the end line. So I don't pick any of the Raised Dead spells.
Yeah, I don't actually have any skeletons, sorry, but we can compensate that with like something else.
Well, I feel like summoning a unit of 5 more skeletons and then walking across the end line might be a bit too much.
How far away can you summon them though? Is it like 18 inches, isn't it? Or is it on anywhere on the table?
Let's see here, I have the spells.
I thought there was a range to it though.
The large one is 36 inches.
36, okay, well there you go, yeah.
So I've decided to skip all the spells that raise dead.
Okay, well yeah, it's up to you, mate. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I think it's fine. Let's do it without it.
Okay,
So otherwise,
that
I feel
sounds
like
good.
it's a pretty good one to draw. I mean, it might just backfire because now I have to do another test every turn, including my velocity tests and my stupidity tests.
Because the Crown of Sorcery, you've got a test to see if you go stupid.
Every time I want to cast a spell, I have to do a leadership test on my general's leadership.
Right, okay.
And if he fails, he's not allowed to do anything until next turn.
Right, okay, and this is your general here, by the way.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, what else is I going to ask? Something else. Oh yeah, the level of your shaman. What level is he?
He's a master shaman.
Master. Okay, so that's a level 2, yeah?
Level 3.
Level 3. Okay, so we got I'm level 3 as well, so we're equal in that regard.
Yeah, we're all equal level.
Cool, yeah. Now I'm going to draw my spells. I'm of course taking the Amethyst Wizard. Man, he's got some nasty spells in there. I was very happy with those. Yeah, let's see what the draw is. Now, do you want to draw your cards for your Shaman too, for your Orc Shaman?
I've drawn them while you were
cool.
drawing.
Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right, so I'll put that here behind him. I'm going to just take my item cards, the running item cards. That's for that one. That's for that one. There for him, and there for him, the giant slayer. Yep. That's for my king, King Thorin. That's the banner for them. That's something for them. Okay, so that's that. I've actually got a table. I had to get another table out here because I was running out of room. I mean, it was bad. It was bad enough not being able to put my beer anywhere, but I mean, you know, put all the books and stuff. Yeah, it took up a lot of space. Let's give the Windsor cards a good shuffle. If you're sort of watching this for the very first time, we are playing a 5th edition game, and the way we're doing it remotely, if you're wondering, and because some people just don't know how this works, Johannes has his own Windsor Magic deck, and I have my own. We roll for the Windsor Magic every Magic phase, and then we draw the cards as normal. But we don't reshuffle the cards back into the deck like the normal 5th edition rules. So it means we need to go through the entire deck, which I think sort of balances out well enough, because then we don't have total power, we don't have all the crazy cards.
Draw total power and then get another total power.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't draw the Okay, so just give me, just before we start, just give me 1 second. I'm just going to go downstairs just to make sure my son's okay, and then we can go, mate. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's lucky I checked. He dropped his ice cream all over the floor. So he wasn't too happy. Okay. Now, in the scenario, do you go first? Maybe you go first, I think.
I go first.
I'm pretty sure you do, yeah. And sorry, we need to roll to see how many turns we get. So, can you please roll a d6, mate, to see how many turns we get?
I rolled a 1.
That's 5 turns.
Okay.
Who goes first? Both players roll the dice. The highest. So who goes first? Both players roll the dice. The highest scoring player chooses whether to go first or second. So
Okay.
it's a dice off.
Then have a roll off.
Roll off. Here we go. 1. Beautiful.
1.
I get plus. Do you get +1 because I deployed? No, it doesn't. I suppose it doesn't work that way, does it? The normal +1.
Well, yeah. Because
Yeah,
you always
yeah.
get the +1.
Okay, 5.
I get a 1 again.
Okay, nice one.
Wrong
All
taste,
right.
nice.
Well, the dwarves are starting then, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
So for victory, before we start. So the game automatically ends, and the player attempting to break through wins if he gets 3 units of at least 5 models of the opposing players engaged in combat. Is automatically removed. It has successfully broken through. Otherwise, unless one player concedes beforehand, the winner is the player who has accumulated the most victory points at the end of the game. Okay, so all you need to do is reach the opposing table edge and not be in hand-to-hand combat, and you're off. Okay, so it's going to be really hard for me to stop Johannes's really super fast units from getting
If they
through.
want to move.
Yeah, well, that's it. If they want to move, yeah. I'm sure you got some. Greenskin tactics waiting for me there, mate. So, all right.
I
So,
have done a bit of a more fun army this time.
okay, cool. I think it looks really fun and fluffy, so that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
And also
certainly
trying to
encourage
get as
that.
many units as possible, so that if you don't cause casualties on everything, I might be able to get through.
Yeah. Yeah, mate. You don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe panic, or if I can get as many units to panic, do panic tests, and you fail on animosity, I've got more chances to shoot you and just disrupt your lines basically before you get there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because a lot of the units are quite squishy. It's only the trolls and the savage orcs I'm sort of really worried about.
Yeah,
and of course now
the,
your magic too.
The troublemakers.
And your magic's going to just cripple me. Like one good spell, and it's just all good night for me basically. So yeah, let the magic gods be the decider in this one maybe. Okay, so obviously not declaring any charges. So regular movement. I'm going to not move any of my crossbowmen, of course. War machines aren't moving. My wizard won't move. My units won't move. So one thing that will move in my armor, or can move. That's my gyrocopter. I'm sort of quite worried now because I'm sure there's some kind of nasty spell that's going to get me. So I'm actually going to move him back. Move back behind the trees so you can't see him. And just wait his time. Just bide his time. So to act, I think. All right. So that's all the movement. That was huge. So now the shooting will begin. So. Now we do have a lot of shooting to do, so we've got some crossbowmen.
Yeah.
Actually, I should do the war machines first because then I'm sort of guessing the range beforehand. So I'll do the war machines first. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the flame cannon. Where am I going to do the max? So it's going to I have to guess at least up to max 12. Then it gets the artillery dice. Where should I put these? I might just position it here and just do a jet stream right down this corridor here against your cavalry. So, as they're the most, they are the furthest moving units, that they're going to just take them out straight away. So I'm going to guess, obviously, maximum 12.
Yeah.
So from the front here, place my template. Direction I want it to go. And then I roll the artillery dice. 4 inches. So I'll measure the 4 inches from the back end.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it just falls short. So that's a shame.
Oh
but
wow.
at least it didn't misfire. At least it didn't blow up. So that's okay. Now the I'll do the organ gun now. So the organ gun will shoot. Let's pivot on the spot here. You should have a clear sight straight through this side here. So I'm going to fire all 5 shots. And
makes sense.
I'm going to go 23 inches. No, 23 inches. No, 22 inches. 22 inches.
22 inches.
To allow for the bounce. And also I was going to ask you too, Johannes, do I need to declare that I'm firing all shots, and then after that, I need to...
You declare all shots, and then you declare that you start the rolls for them.
Okay, so each shot has to be the same range?
I do not believe so.
Okay, so I'm gonna fire all 5 shots. The first one's gonna be 22 inches.
Yeah.
Which will be...
and you should probably declare them all, like what range they're going to fire.
Okay, I'll do all 22, mate. All 22, because I said 22 at the beginning, so let it be just 22 then. Yeah, I wasn't particularly sure about how that worked. I've forgotten how it worked. Okay, so I'm just going to put a dice down for that. There.
That's a pretty good spot there.
Not a bad spot. So
the average artillery roll should be a 5.5.
Yep. So the first shot going through here.
Yeah.
Is a misfire. Beautiful.
Oh wow.
Don't sound so happy, Johannes. Now, is the organ gun in here? It is too. Yeah. Okay. Misfire roll. That was really terrible luck for the dwarves. But let's see if we can pull through it. 6. May not shoot. A minor fault prevents the cannon firing. Perhaps fuse is not set properly, or maybe the crew mishandle the loading procedure. The barrel does not shoot, and no further shots may be fired that turn. The cannon is unharmed and may shoot as normal next turn. So, crossbowmen will all fire at... I don't want to waste all those shots on the goblin guys. I know these guys are going to carry fanatics. I just know they're going to carry fanatics. So I'm going to shoot all 20 into this unit. All 20 into this unit here. So it's 30 inches. Oh man, are they out of range? Yep, they're out of range.
Oh wow. Okay,
so they're out of range. So that's a really quick turn. Okay, so off to magic. So let's roll the dice. Yeah. 7. Okay, so let's draw 7 cards. 9.
So that's 4 for you and 3 for me.
Yep.
And then my wizard, because my master orc shaman, because he's with a unit of savage orcs, he gets an additional 1.
Okay.
So 1 for my shaman, and then 3.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Amaranth. That's 1 power card. It's a range of 6 inches, and the caster can use the Amaranth on himself or one model within 6 inches. The model is vitalized with the resilience of the Amaranth. The target's toughness is doubled to a maximum maximum of 10. The spell lasts until it's dispelled, until the protected model or casting wizard is slain, or until the casting wizard decides to end the spell. Place this card next to the protected model. Whilst protected, the spell cannot be cast on anyone else. The spell may be ended by the caster during any magic round. The wizard takes the card back during his turn. The spell may be cast to use from the following magic phase. So yeah, it stays in play.
Yeah,
until
it
it's a
doubles
spell.
their toughness.
It doubles their toughness. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's fine. What's your target?
My king.
Your king. Okay.
Yep. So place that there. Okay. Next, the wizard conjures a huge glowing scythe of purple energy, which he sweeps down through opponents in hand-to-hand combat, lopping off heads and limbs like ripe corn. This purple scythe replaces the wizard's normal attack in close combat, and it automatically inflicts D3 strength 5 hits on every foe in base contact with the wizard in the magic phase. Normal armor saving throws apply. Place this card next to the wizard on the edge of the table. The spell lasts until it's expelled. So basically it just stays in play on him. It just gives him an extra hand-to-hand combat buff in the magic phase.
Okay.
Do you know how to dispel it?
Let's see. Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
that's fine.
cool. Okay, so I'll put that next to him there. So he's in there. All right, cool. Then I'm going to retain a card. And then I'm going... That's it. That's my magic phase. I'm going to discard this card.
Alright, let's see what I'm going to retain here.
Time for more Bugman beer.
I want to retain this one.
Okay.
And I want to retain that one. These two go out. Okay.
All right. Okay, mate. So over to Orc and Goblin turn 1.
Alright, time to see what Animosity can do.
Yes.
Let's start from an end. The 5 Wolf Riders in front of the Spiders.
Yep.
And they roll a 1.
Oh, this one here?
What is with my ones today?
Yep, okay. So let me just check.
Let's see, yeah. So we're going to see what they do.
Yep.
D6. It's a 6.
Wow, we'll show them. The rest of the
so
army is
they,
just
they're going to
circles.
surge forward. Let me just find
Yeah.
it here.
So basically, it allows you to make a full normal move towards the nearest visible enemy unit.
Yeah, so they're going to move 9 inches forward.
That's really good for you, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's exactly what I needed.
You needed that, yeah, to take out my
Yeah,
flame
yeah.
cannon, yep.
Alright, the spiders behind them,
Yep,
they are fine.
okay.
Roll a 2. And now the night goblins with the short bows. They roll 2 as well, also fine.
Yep.
The squig hunters
Oh, they don't test.
roll
They,
6.
they don't test, mate.
Uh,
They're immune to it.
I do believe they do actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only war machines and monsters and trolls and stuff like that that don't test.
Okay,
The
okay.
33 night goblins with spears.
No, you're right, that's right, yep.
4, so that's fine as well.
Mm-hmm.
The important one here, the savage orcs,
Yep.
and they fail.
Oh, good. Don't get 6.
They squabble.
Oh, good, okay. Okay.
Okay, so much for my magic
Yeah.
phase.
Yeah, because both your guys are in that unit, so yeah, that's it.
And the second important one, the wolf riders in front of the stone trolls.
Please roll a 1! Walk and walk!
They're fine.
Oh, damn, okay.
Okay, so a total loss, but no magic this turn.
Alright.
Sad. Alright, movement.
Mm-hmm.
The wolf riders are going to declare a charge on your flame cannon.
Oh, yes, of course, yep, okay. So we can shoot, I believe.
You can't stand shoot without a machine.
Are you absolutely sure? So I'm sure this one can.
Yeah.
I'm sure this one can.
So yeah. Should be under war machines. That's probably under. If charged, a war machine's crew can either hold or flee, but cannot stand and shoot as machines are too cumbersome to allow this. That's
Okay, I'm trying to think which war machine was it then? I'm sure there's a war machine that allows you to do it. Bugger. Okay, so I'm thinking about the wrong war machine then. I'm sure it was this one. Yeah. Okay. Rightio. So we're going to.
Let's have a look at the Dwarf book here for a second to see if there's a special rule for the flame cannon.
I couldn't find it, mate. I don't think it's that one. It must be something else. I'm trying to think what it could be. Okay, so they move.
No, it's like the other war machines.
Yeah. No. Okay. Okay. I don't have to apologise for hitting your models. They're my models. So.
All right, man.
Yeah. Just bashing my models around. Okay.
Okay, so that's all my charges, of course. My movement, the Spider Riders, they will march 14.
Okay.
I guess they'll just go straight forward.
This is the Wolf Riders or the Spider Riders, sorry?
Oh, yeah, let's do the Wolf Riders first then, since you're on that side of the table. They're going to march, well, they'll go 14 as well.
14, okay.
And the Trolls, 12 behind them. Oh, I need to do the stupidity test.
Ah, yes.
So there's a character in the unit, so I can use his leadership.
Yep.
But I'm also within the general's range, I can use his.
Yes.
Because Goldfang, he loses one leadership from being on the ball, so he only has a leadership of 8.
Can you use it when he's squabbling though?
What?
Can you use it when the warlord's squabbling?
Oh, no, he can't, so it'll be a leadership of 8.
Uh-huh.
You're correct. But he can't use it, I guess he can't use the way he's squabbling now. And that's a 10, so that's a fail.
Cool. Okay, so what do they do?
See what they do.
They might go forth half their movement. So you might be lucky.
Psychology.
That's the rule, isn't it?
Stupidity. That's page 50.
Here it is. So 1 to 3, you move 4 to half speed, and 4 to 6, they do nothing. They sleep. Basically.
All right. That was a 2. So
They
let's see.
Move
Half normal speed, so
yep.
3 inches.
Right. Okay.
That's something at least.
Yeah, well, this is better than nothing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the goblins behind them will march as well, so they'll move from 4 to 6 in total.
That's the squeak hunters, yeah?
Yeah, that's correct.
So they're moving 6. Okay.
The night goblins both will march forward 8.
Okay. Oh,
and the other
the
goblins as well.
oh, they're going to move 8. Yep.
And then the spider riders, they will go their full 14.
Yep.
Okay, that's movement. There's no shooting since my night goblins marched.
Okay.
And magic, we can roll some winds of magic and see whether you want to retain some different
Yes,
power
please.
cards.
Yes, I'm hoping
Because
for one
I'm
special,
always
very
casting
special card in
spells.
there for me. Yep.
So I roll a 8, so
Okay,
4
4
each,
each.
and an additional 1 for my charm.
Okay. I've retained a different card. Putting the rest into this discard pile. Oh, shall I do that? No, I won't do that actually. I'll keep the other one. Sorry, I'll keep that one I had originally. Okay. Okay, so that's it.
Okay.
My turn too, yeah? Oh, sorry, hand-to-hand combat. Hand-to-hand combat. We've got the hand-to-hand combat.
Oh yeah, we're
Probably people's going, hey, what the hell happened to the hand-to-hand combat?
Okay, let's do that now. So I have how many? Is it 3 or 4 wolf riders I've gone into?
4.
4. Okay. So
I'm very generous.
Goblins first. They have a weapon skill 2 against your weapon skill of 3, so that's a 4+.
Yep.
Got 3 hits.
Wow.
And it's a strength of 4, so 4+.
Yep.
That's 1 wound at -1. And the wolves.
Okay, so I don't believe they have a save, so
Okay.
1 will be removed. 2 guys back. Oh, the wolves, of course, too. Sorry, the wolves,
they have
yeah.
a weapon skill of 4, so they hit on 3s, but they only have a strength of 3.
Okay.
So 1 hit.
Yep.
And
5 to wound.
let's see, 5+. No wound.
Good. Okay.
You got 2 that can strike back.
Okay, so on weapon skill 3 against your weapon skill 2, so 3's to hit.
Yep.
1 hit, and then strength 4.
4+.
Yep, that's a wound.
And then I have an arm save. I have shields and light armor and mounted, so it's a 4+.
So it goes to 5 plus, it's strength 4, yeah?
And it's strength 3 on the dwarfs.
Ah, strength 3, sorry, okay. Yep.
And I saved it.
Wow, okay, so I have to make a morale check at -1.
1.
So they're at 9 to 8s. Yep, they're fine.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
dwarf turn 2.
Dwarf turn 2. Alright, let's flip the dice. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to hope that we win this next combat against these wolf riders. At least now your goblin's a bit closer to me that I can shoot things with. Am I going to move anything? That's the big problem. If they break through and they get through, that's basically 1 off. That's going to be 2 off, and I think that would be potentially your 3rd one that you're going to get off. But I've got to kill at least 1, so I'll get you. If I get you under 5 models, it doesn't count. So that's going to be the big thing for me, is trying to kill as many as I can. Is it worth? Is it worth moving my flame cannon on the other side and just letting the? No, I won't do that. No. I was thinking about doing it.
I don't think you can move while it's in combat, though.
What's that? Sorry.
You're gonna move your flame cannon.
No, the gyrocopter. Sorry, I probably said flame cannon. I meant the gyrocopter.
Okay, yeah.
Whether to move it down to this flank to try to suppress these guys from doing. But I'm pretty sure. Well, if you get 1 unit off, I'm going to try to break these and these guys before you get there. I think the gyrocopter's probably better on this side here and just sort of taking care of business on this side. I think my 12 should be able to just get me over that to get my flame cannon on you. So let's get to moving. So he's going to move 12. That's just out of your charge, Art. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep. So I don't want you charging me. Yep. Okay, that's it. And then shooting. So let's. Did the organ gun say it couldn't shoot this turn? Next turn's okay.
I believe it was a 6 roll, so I believe it was just fine the next turn.
Okay, cool. That's good. All right, so I'm going to shoot all 5 barrels into your trolls.
Yeah.
This time I will go. You moved 3 inches, didn't you? So I'll go 19 inches.
Yes. Makes sense.
So.
Are you putting them at different ranges so you can hit more trolls, or no? You're just gonna. Yeah, you're just gonna hit the unit, I guess.
So if I go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can hit.
Yeah. You can pretty much hit everything.
Potentially, pretty much everything. Because this one can go this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll put at least one on each guy, basically.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so just keep it at 19. So it's going to be there. I need to mark it with a dice or something. So don't muck that up. It's pretty important. So that's 19. Right now, the dwarf gods, please bless me. Or the forge gods or whatever. Please bless this dice for the first one. Oh, it's a misfire again.
Oh my god.
That's a 6 again. Groundhog Day.
What's going on?
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so that's that.
Prove me right here, organ gun. Come on, crew.
Yeah, I know. I'm sort of devaluing all your praise for the organ gun already, basically. Maybe I do need 6 of them, but then normally you put the rune on it so you can re-roll it, guys. You got that. Is it the rune of fortune or something? Forging or whatever.
The rune of forging, yeah.
Forging, that you do that.
You can't have to put that one on it anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, so it's going to hit all those guys. So they're going to hit on a 4+.
Yeah.
That's 3 guys hit, and it's strength 4 against your toughness 3, so 3 is to win.
That's 3 is to kill.
That's 2.
2 then,
Now
that's
it's
going to be
minus.
a test.
I think it's -2. Isn't it -2?
Is it -2, honestly, I believe?
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's auto kill. I think it's -2, mate, for that.
Oh.
I should really get my army list out. That might be a good idea. It's one thing I did forget.
I do believe the steam cannon doesn't allow for any.
Oh, no save. You're right. No
save.
save.
No
You're
save.
right. So just 2 guys. Yeah. So just.
Yeah. And they need to do a panic test then, because that's 25% casualties.
Yep.
And they have a leadership of 5.
Hey.
And they're not fine.
Okay, good. Just the result. So going back away from me or way off the table?
Going away from your gyrocopter, that means they run off the table on the side. And
Okay.
they basically just count casualties.
Rightio. Okay, mate, so that was at least one successful dwarven round of shooting.
Dwarven machine, showing its worth.
Now I've got the crossbowmen, so don't panic
Starting
everybody.
to, at least. Starting to.
My dwarf fans out there, don't worry, I've got the crossbowmen. They're more than capable of taking out something. So I'm going to. Yeah, I'll shoot the bowmen because I know they're going to have. They're loaded full of what's the names, the fanatics. So they're definitely within range. They're over half. So at -1, so that should be at 5s, I believe. 2, 3.
Yeah, so 10 shots of 5s.
It should be 20 shots because I'm on a hill.
Okay, so you need the front rank to deploy it on the bottom of the hill, and the second rank to deploy on top of the hill.
Are you sure? Because in the rulebook it says if you're deployed in 2 ranks on top of a hill, it's like said the contours of the hill, it makes it the back rank is sort of looking over the front rank.
That's fine,
Yeah. Okay, so the first 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. Next roll. 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9.
9 hits, that's pretty good.
Not bad. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So 3s to kill.
Yep. Come on. So that's 5 dead, mate. That is a panic test.
That's 25%.
That's it.
Do not believe they're within leadership of my general.
Let me just check. I don't believe so, but No, because your general's there, isn't
No.
it? Yep.
And they fail on a 6.
Okay, so let's see how far they run.
They run 7.
Rightio, so 7 from here. There we go. Right. So at least I can trust my crossbowmen, they're going to get the work done.
Yeah, they're going to do a lot of work.
Now, I think it's hand-to-hand combat. So,
Yeah.
what's the initiative of your wolves and your goblins?
Let's see here. I do believe it's more than the dwarfs. What we'll see here. The wolf riders have the goblins have initiative 2, and the giant wolf has initiative 3.
Okay, so I've got initiative 2. So we're equal to the goblins.
Yeah. So my wolves strike first. There's 3 that can hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So with 3s to hit. That's 3 hits. And
Okay.
5s to wound. That's no wounds.
Good. Okay, so we roll off for the dwarves and goblins.
I got a 1.
I got a 1, so roll again.
I got another 1.
I got a 5. Well, you're rolling ones like it's going out of style, mate. 2 wounds.
4 plus.
Yeah, it's a wound, so you take your save, mate.
And 4 plus. And I save it.
Damn.
And 3
Okay.
goblins hitting back on weapon skill 2, so 4s to hit.
Yep.
And 5s to wound. 2 hits.
Okay.
And 1 wound.
Ooh.
Do you
Okay.
have light armor, I believe?
No, nothing. We've got to save nothing.
Nothing, okay.
Okay,
So
so
I win combat result by 1 again.
yeah. 8, 7, no problem. We'll just keep holding you there. Oops. Unfortunately, I think the flame cannon is unusable now because they've lost 2 crew members, or I have to check. But yeah, but that's that. And then I think it's magic, eh?
Yeah.
We're going to burn through these 5 turns in no time, I think.
Well, do 5.
5. Yep.
That's 3 to you, and 2 to me, and 1 additional to my Central Shaman.
Okay. Go.
1 for him, and then 2 for him.
Okay, I'm not casting anything this turn, sadly. So that's the end of that. I've retained a card, and that's the end of my phase, mate.
Okay.
Now it's the Orc and Goblins' turn 2. Take it away.
Alright.
Animosity Heaven. Oh, and
Is
if,
my squig hunters within 4 inches of the fleeing night goblins?
yes. Yeah. Because they were
Okay,
yeah.
so my squigs, they should be within 12 of my general?
Because when they took the panic test and fled, they have to take a panic test too, don't they? And I think
Only if the enemy's broken in hand-to-hand combat. If it's
Right,
from
okay.
ranged magic, then they have to take it at the start of the turn, if there's one within 4.
right, okay.
Are my squig hunters within my general?
Good point. No. Because your
No.
general's here. Yeah, so no.
That's sad.
Yeah, sadly not.
Let's see what happens.
I placed him very well there.
They pass on a 5.
Oh, very good.
Whoa. Okay. And let's see, animosity. Actually, first let's do the try and rally the night goblins.
Okay.
They're not willing, so they only on a 5 as well, and they pass it on a 4.
Oh, very good.
Okay.
Looking up.
Night goblin leadership.
Yeah, well, you know,
Totally
not to be chuffed at. That's right.
Okay. Let's do the animosity tests.
Okay. Do you want to start with the
Spider Riders?
Yeah.
The other ones don't have to test because they're in combat. Spider Riders, they pass on a 4.
Mm-hmm.
The Night Goblins with short bows don't have to test because they have to rally.
Yep.
The Squig Hunters, they pass.
Yep.
The Night Goblins with spears, they pass.
The big one.
No, 1. Here we go. Savage Orcs.
Yeah.
And they passed. Okay.
Oh god. Okay, I was hoping to get another one.
And the last thing to do is the stupidity test.
Yeah, now we can. It's on 8.
Yeah, now it's a leadership 9. Let's see if they can. And they fail.
Oh. Okay, so roll the dice. See what happens.
It's a 3.
Okay, they surge forward half pace. That's not too
Okay,
bad.
so they go forward another 3.
Yeah. Poor old Gorfang Rockgut's pretty pissed off with these trolls at the moment.
Yeah. He's just saying, I really want to hit those trolls,
Yeah.
but no, I can't.
Yep. That's it.
Okay. Movement phase. Any charges? I do not believe the Spider Riders on range or anything. So, no charges. Alright. The Savage Orcs, they will move forward 8, placing the general close to the Night Goblins. Yeah, and the Shaman far away from the Night Goblins. So like over there, yeah, exactly. And then just spread the rest of the units out, similar, like that.
Okay. Here come the boys.
It's a good thing I didn't take an all Savage Orc army, eh?
Yeah. That'd be quite nasty. Well, I played Sam. I don't know if you're familiar with Sam. Sam did the Old World Army Challenge. He's got a really beautifully painted Savage Orc army. He's got like every single model basically practically for it, and like it's all painted now. And yeah, they're just incredible like to play against. I've never played against Savage Orcs before, and they just chewed my dwarves. I think I had about 3 guys left at the end. 3 dwarves left. His giant picked up my general and ate him, and that was it. Like that was the end. Like I had there was no comeback. Like he just picked him up and just ate him. That was it. It was the most hilarious game. Yeah, it was funny.
I mean, Giant is a great unit. It was also the other thing I considered, but I decided to go for
you need
fluff
yeah.
to see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything else, I believe, is going to march forward.
Okay.
So the Spider Riders, they will turn a little to face the crossbowmen, but at the end of the move, I guess.
Oh, at the end of the
So
move.
they'll go straight forward and then turn 1 inch, just so they have an angle.
So they're going. So they go 7. So
So that's so it's 13 forward.
Okay, 13 forward. Okay.
And then turn that's just a little bit, just to get the angle. Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. And then these guys.
Oh, they can't move.
Oh, of course they can't move. They just
They're
roll
right.
it. Sorry. Yep. You're right. This one.
Actually, yeah, they can't. Yeah, never mind. So they go forward. I need to roll the squid roll. They can go 8 because I rolled a 10 on the squids.
They just have regular movement, don't they?
No, squids they always have 2d6 movement.
Oh, okay, I've been playing that wrong for years then. Been playing that for every single
they're
time.
limited by the movement of the goblins. So, but the regular movement is determined by the.
Well, there you go. I never knew that.
handlers.
I never knew that. Okay, that's good. Something picked up today. That's nice. All right. These guys are moving 8, yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah,
Now,
I'll
am
just
I
measure.
within 12?
Hey?
Am I within 12? For the night goblins. Or is it 8?
Ah, sorry, 8. No, you're
No.
not. I knew those bloody things would be in there.
Yet.
Yeah, not there yet.
Don't worry about it.
Nothing to see here.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's all the movement.
Yeah.
No shooting, so let's go straight to combat.
Okie dokie.
So what do I have now? 2 wolves?
You've got, yes, 2 wolves.
Okay. So the wolves first on a 3+, a 1 hit, and a 5+ wound. No wounds. And then we roll off.
Yep, roll off for the goblin and the dwarf. 5.
2.
So I get to attack first. That's a 1. No. Okay. Oh, hang on.
So,
I've got bloody hatred.
Yeah, you do.
I got hatred. I forgot about it. Yeah, I forgot about the whole game. Okay, so no.
And that's only the first round combat as well. But
That's true. That's true.
I guess
I just made up for that then.
First round combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
I shouldn't be. Yeah, I shouldn't have to roll for anything. I shouldn't test anything. Yep.
Yeah. 1 hit and a 5+ to wound. No wounds.
Okay, so I don't take break tests at all anyway because I'm dog hatred. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
How many things can I forget?
I guess you can still hit my spider riders even with the
crossbowmen.
With the crossbow because you're on the hill. So I'm just gonna. I kind of bailed around because I didn't win the combat. I should have done that last turn. Never mind.
That's true. Yeah.
That's all the combat.
Right. Okay, mate. So magic then, eh?
Yeah, magic.
Let's do it. You can do something now.
So that's a 7.
7.
So that's,
okay. So
3 for you and
5 to
4
you.
for me, and an additional 1 for my shaman.
Yeah. Let's just check the comments while you look at your spells. So hi guys, whoever's joining us so far. So many people there, so great to see you all. And I hope you're enjoying the game.
Yeah.
And sorry, I can't look at the comments. I'm sort of looking at them now, but I can't read them as I'm playing, obviously, because I'm just doing too much stuff. So I hope you guys are having a good chat in the chat room, and you're enjoying yourselves. Dan's there. How you going, guys? And hopefully Rob's there too somewhere. He said he was going to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning, so I hope Rob's enjoying the game too. Alrighty, so.
Hello everyone. Alright, let's see if we can't do some stuff here.
Okay, mate.
There we go. You got the top one. Just okay. So let's test to see whether my general can cast spells here. Leadership of 9.
Okay, yep.
And he passes.
Okay.
So the first spell will be able to be cast here. And the first spell is a Curse of Years.
That's a really terrible one where it affects a unit, doesn't it?
It affects the unit, that's right.
And it's based on
I'm going to be powering it with total power.
Oh, okay. You lucky bugger. All right. So which unit can you target, mate?
I'm going to be targeting your general's unit.
Okay. What's the range of the spell? Sorry.
24.
Okay. Right. So what's the test I need to make for all these guys, or you have to make, or whatever?
Okay. The test is roll a d6 for each model in the unit. On a roll of 5 or 6, they're dead.
Boom. Okay. 5, 6. Well, did you want to? You roll it. You should roll for that. So
Okay.
there's gonna be 14 iron breakers, and there's gonna be a runesmith and a general.
So we do the important roll first for the general.
Okay.
No, it's a 4.
Okay.
Then let's try the runesmith. That's also a 4.
Good.
Let's do 6 iron breakers at a time. That's 1 so far.
Okay.
And another 6. Another 2.
Okay.
And the last 2. 1 more.
Okay, so it could be a lot worse than. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, mate. All right. So just take a note of that, because if I forget, it's going to be something that's the curse of years.
Curse of years up here and leave the total power. Alright.
Sure.
We know it's active.
Yep. Cool. Okay.
Let's see what else we have here. Next, I want to test to cast a spell with my general again. Let's see here, leadership test.
Do you have to do your WAR test as well? Sorry, do you have to do your WAR test? for your shaman?
He's a level 3, so he has Savage Orc
Okay.
Shaman.
Yep.
He's within the range of the Savage Orcs and the Night Goblins, so
Yep, that's okay.
He has +3 to his roll.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, sorry. Yep.
Yeah. So I sort of just skipped over that part. Okay, next I'm just going to try and cast again with my general. So I need to do another leadership test.
Okay.
And he failed, so he can't do anything else this turn.
Right, okay.
So instead, I would like to cast. Let's see. Is that really worth it? I guess it is. I'm going to try and cast. My shaman is going to try and cast Mork Watcher for 1 power. A single model within 24 of the shaman will be lifted up. He won't be able to do anything unless he tries to roll under his strength on 2d6. So I'm going to pick up, let's say, your wizard, if he's within range of 24.
Okay, I'm going to try to dispel that with a mental duel.
Okay.
So we're both at equal levels. Are you going to boost your spell?
You have to boost your dispel first.
I'll do it by 1, so I'm at
So you make it a
3
plus
plus.
dispel, and I'm not gonna boost my spell. So 3 plus.
Okay, fails. So yep, it's off.
Let's see if he's within range. Well, I guess he's within range of 24.
I'm pretty sure he's in range of 24 now. So
Yeah.
yep. Okay, so he's up in the air and
He's up in the air, and at the beginning of each player's turn, he can try to escape by
Is it-
rolling under his strength on 2d6, equal to 1.
is it his magic phase or the
The start of the turn.
start of the turn? Okay.
So before movement.
Can he cast spells up in the air?
No, he can't do anything while he's up in the air.
Bugger. Okay, so that's pretty much him out of the way. Okay. Ooh, boom, boom to you too. Okay, so
But you can
yep.
try to get rid of it in your magic phase as well, because it
Yeah.
remains in play. So I've placed this one here as well. And that's the end of my magic phase.
Rightio. So I put.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, mate. So I've retained a card there, and we're going to dwarf turn 3. So. Yeah, got to remember that Curse of Years spells on my unit of Ironbreakers. I've got to remember that the wizard has to make a test next turn, or I'm going to try to dispel it in my magic phase for sure.
Did we are we back again? Okay, we're back.
Yeah, mate, we're back. You here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Just delayed for about 10 seconds.
All right, mate. Okay, what to do now? I think I'm going to have to do this. I know you guys aren't going to. You still have your charge range for your savage orcs. They can't see me on that angle. They can't charge me on it. Oh, hang on. Okay, that was a big mistake. Oh, I've done it now. It's the fanatics. Okay, how many fanatics you got in that unit, mate?
2.
Okay, yeah, I just made a massive mistake to do that. I just wasn't thinking, so. Rightio, so roll your dice, mate, the first one.
Yeah. Let's see now. He goes 4.
Okay, so I'm going to measure it from the very edge of that unit, and it just falls like, no joke, like a half an inch away from
That
him.
was a low roll.
Yep. Okay, next one.
The second one, he will go 8.
Okay, so he's going straight through him.
Yeah.
And out the back. Okay, so you roll how many hits he takes.
D6, so he takes 5 hits.
Okay, then we will roll an allocation, I take it, for him.
Yeah.
So roll you 5 dice.
I got a 5 and a 6 and a 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so 5 and a 6 is against a pilot, 1, 2, 3 is against a gyrocopter. So strength 5, toughness 4. So
yeah, so 3s.
3's to wound.
Yeah, 1 wound.
Okay, he's dead, and then
Yeah.
so now it goes crashing and burning. Wow, what a stupid move that was. Quite entertaining though, I'm sure.
Yeah, he could crash, but...
So 46, and then the scatter dice. Did I take the scatter dice? Yeah, it was here. And yeah, that'd be really funny if it just landed straight in my, one of my units. It's going this way. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. 14 inches. Lands here and just crashes and burns.
So
That's
nothing
it.
happens.
Nothing happens. Yep. That was a real big waste. But it was a very expensive unit to draw out the fanatics. Let's just put it that way. Okay.
Yeah. Well, at least the Phoenix is not going into your general's unit.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah.
But still, yeah. You could have deployed just out of 9 inches away from me.
I
and
just-
still hit some.
Yeah, I just wasn't thinking. I was just thinking. I was trying to get the template to hit as many guys as possible. Then it just realized. Then it just dawned on me. Oh shit! Hang on, the fanatics aren't out yet. So I've just sprung up all the fanatics too. But it could go in my favor. It could go back towards your black orc. I mean your savage orcs, and take them out and just be.
Really good.
It's gonna be a real pain in the ass now, basically. Pardon my French, but yeah. Okay, so that was the movement. That was now shooting. We're going to shoot the organ gun again. Now, please, Grungy, if you're listening, do not let this fail. So it's 19, 18, 17. I'm gonna shoot it at 18 inches.
You shot at 19 last time, and then I moved 3 forward.
Yep. So 18 is fine. So
Okay.
all 5 barrels. Okay, now let's roll for the misfire. First one. 8. That's better. So that's going straight through your guys. Okay, I'll just do each one. So that was 1. The first one, second one, 6. That will go straight through them as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Next one. Misfire. Okay, roll the dice. 4. Now 4. What does 4 do? 4. 4. Malfunction. The cannon fails to ignite and the cannon does not fire. The weapon must be reloaded from scratch before any more shots can be fired. This takes 1 entire turn. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it around and then we know it's 1 turn.
So you've got 2, 3, 2 through.
Yep, 2 through, so I'm going to take it just against a troll unit, obviously.
Yeah, 2 to wound.
2's to wound. Okay, so 1 wounds.
So you hit one of the trolls. Let's see, it doesn't have an armor save, so you have to do the wounds, and then I have to try and generate them afterwards.
So that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds?
Yep.
Okay. So 4 pluses. None of them.
Okay, so 1's toast.
Yeah, 1 toast.
Okay, mate. Rightio. Now the crossbowmen,
Yeah.
they are going to... Yeah, they're going to have to shoot the spider riders. I really want to choose a different target, but I'm going to shoot the spider riders. So,
Yeah.
Are you okay with me shooting all 20 at the spider riders? Is that okay?
Yes.
Cool.
That's fine.
Okay, mate, thank you. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now they should be under half range.
Yeah, so 4's
Yep.
to hit.
4's to hit, yep. This is probably going to hurt.
It's definitely going to hurt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so exactly 50%.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 hits.
12 hits, wow. Okay, 3 pluses to kill.
Yep, 3 pluses to kill. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's 1 spider left.
1 spider left. Okay. That's dwarf power for the crossbows. Forget about the war machines.
Yeah, he'll have to do a test.
Yep, do a test. Yep.
Use your 5.
Well, he's licensed.
He fails.
Okay. So he's
You're
just
running 3 to 6 directly away from them.
well, he's less than 25%, so he's gone. I think he can't.
Yeah, he's broken.
He can't rally. Now, so hand-to-hand combat here.
Yes.
Okay, so your wolves again.
I have 2 wolves.
Yep.
On 3 pluses. 2 hits.
Okay.
And now I need 5s to no wounds.
No wounds. Okay. Now
And we
roll off. Yep.
First initiative first. I roll 3.
1. So you go for it, mate. So you got 2.
So 4 pluses, 5 pluses. 1 hit. Come on. No wounds.
Wow. Okay, so 1 attack back. This could be it. We could break you. No. No.
Okay. So if nothing happens, then combat continue.
Yep. Okay. So. Oh, hang on. I have to make that test at the start of my turn with the wizard, don't I?
Oh yeah. Do that. 2d6, 3 or less. Oh, actually, he's a strength 4. Yeah, he's strength 4, so 4 or less.
Okay, 4 or less. No. So he's up there. So in my magic phase, I can try to dispel. I'll have to try to dispel that thing. So it's my magic phase. So I roll 2d6.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
So 1 for my shaman, and then 4 for me.
That's 5 for me, isn't it? 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. What have I got?
So the question is, I do believe actually we need to do the curse of years before you try this spell.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yep. Right. So it's now 4 plus. So roll for the general.
Roll for the general. Nope. That
Roll
was
for
a 2.
Okay. Roll for the runesmith.
A 3.
Okay. Thank God. Okay. Then
And
then you got that's 8, 9, 10. 10 guys now.
I'll do 2 times 5. So that's 1, 2, 3 on the first roll. And 4 on the second roll.
Fuck. Sorry, pardon me for my language, but there was an expletive there.
Wow. So they'll definitely, unless they have a banner, they'll have to do a panic test.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I think that crown of sorcery is going to end up in the bin next time we try. I think actually, yeah. I guess this will be one of the first banned items in the item drawer.
Yeah.
So 6, that's okay. They're fine. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're fine. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the. And now you can try this spell.
Right now, I'm going to just scroll it.
Yeah.
I've got my the rune of spell breaking. I'm just going to use that on that curse of years. It's gone.
Makes sense.
Okay. Now I'm going to retain a
Now,
card.
the only reason why this works is because I got the total power, so it might be worth trying maybe nerfing total power in home rules. That's one of the reasons why we did it in our games.
Yeah, but I like that the total power is in this situation you only get 1 total power, if you're lucky, in the 5 turns you're playing, because you're not recycling the deck. If you're recycling the deck, then then you can probably nerf it a little bit. But I like the idea that if you've got total power, you can get it off, and there's nothing.
That's the only reason why this is happening, which makes Curse of Years a lot better, because the first 5 plus roll is it's not amazing.
Yeah.
The second 4 plus one is pretty good.
Yeah, but it could be a lot worse. I could have lost my general, could have lost my runesmith.
Yeah.
I mean that unit's pretty devastated now, but that's Hero Hammer, man. That's the You know, that's why we play these crazy games. It's, you know, that's just what it's all about.
The amount of tests I've failed, I'm not going to be getting anybody off the line.
Yeah.
Points.
Yeah, that's it. The only way I can win is just stopping you from getting across. So now you've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've still got 5 units so you can get across there.
I only have 2 turns I have 3 turns to do it.
3 turns to do it now, yeah. Plus, with the fanatics out here, maybe that's my blessing because you're just going to have to take those hits if you're going to go through them.
Yeah, exactly. I do have the 5+ unmodified armor save on my Savage Orcs, but they might still kill enough to not allow them to get across.
Yeah, unless you get lucky.
They won't kill them down to less than 5 models, so that they'll be fine. But if they take more hits, they take like 2 fanatics in 2 turns, because I need to go through them.
Yeah, that's true. And look, on the other side, I think I'm really lucky that this last crewman has held off your 5 Wolf Riders, so I've still got a chance next turn to shoot them and kill them all. So you know, I'm looking at the positives. Even though some things have really gone wrong, but that's Hero Hammer, man. That's the beauty of the game. Like it's just it's so weird and wacky. You've just got to embrace it. Right. So that was that Cursed Years. That's done. Now I can't cast any spells because he's up in the air. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I can't dispel it because I didn't draw any dispels cards. So I'm gonna have to remain up in the air. I've retained 1 card, so that's the end of my turn. So now it's your turn 3, mate. You retain a card, and it's over to you.
Okay, let's do Animosity. Actually, just do Fanatics first. I need to get these.
Would you like me to roll the scatter dice, mate?
Yes. Let's have you do the scatter die.
Okay, so I'll roll it for this one here.
Yeah.
So he's going back this way. That's pretty good for you.
Okay. He's going 2-6. That's 8, 5, and a 3.
Okay, so that's really good for you actually. He's right here.
Oh wow.
That's very nice. Okay, so next one.
Charging.
Oh, it's going exactly the same way. Little bugger.
Really?
So roll double.
9, 4, and a 5.
Okay. Wow, that's excellent. That's so good for you. That how that worked out.
Yeah, that's
brilliant. Yeah. Okay. Right. Now.
I guess we do the animosity tests.
Animosity test. Yeah.
The Night Goblins in the back with bows.
Yeah. Okay. Over here. Yep.
They roll 4, so they're fine.
Okay.
The Squig Hunters. They roll 6.
Okay.
The Night Goblins with spears. They roll 5.
Mhm.
The important ones,
Big one.
Orcs, they roll 2.
And stupidity test.
Okay. And let's see. Any charges I want to declare? Not really.
Oh, did you do your stupidity test at all, Johannes? Sorry, did you use...
Yeah, I don't really want to charge through those fanatics on my goblins, and I don't think I'm within range, so there's no charges.
Did you want to do your stupidity test, sorry?
But yeah, I'm going to do the stupidity test now, because I'm going to try and move on.
Okay, mate.
So, the leads roll 9.
Yep.
And they finally pass.
Wow!
So they're going to march forward.
Shake their booty. Yep.
9, then turn towards the Slayers. Any movement left after that?
Those
No,
10 and
that's
12?
about it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They don't really have a purpose because they can't count as 5 models, so they can't get across the edge. They need to fight.
Yeah, bring the Slayers on. That'd be awesome.
They're going to go forward 8.
Yeah, I'd love to see the Slayers and the Trolls in combat. That'd be wonderful. How thematic and fluffy would that be?
Slayers on Savage Orc.
Yeah.
That would also be pretty good.
That'd be pretty good. Yeah. So.
And you have the rank bonus, so it's a scary situation for me to fight the Slayers. But I need to go that way.
Yeah, but this is why I wanted to test your ideas about Slayers and see if they can make a viable unit out of them with a standard and ranks, and let's see if they can actually break and kill stuff.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The Squigs, they are gonna go. let's see. That would 8. So let's see how far the squigs can move. The squigs can move 8. They're gonna turn 2 and march 6 towards the crossbowmen.
Okay, so 6.
They'll turn, yeah.
Oops.
They'll turn beforehand, so I guess.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I don't really. I want them out of charge range of your unit if I can, at least. Yeah, something like that. Yep.
Yep. Bit unclean. I should put these on a base actually. Might be a lot better. Remove a tree. But it will do.
Now the night goblins with bows, they are probably out of shooting range, so they're just gonna march forward 8.
Oh yes, these guys. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, with an amazing range of 16.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So that's all the movement, and there's no shooting, so we go straight to combat.
Did you want to move these guys up a little bit?
Let's see.
Because I know from here, there's not. It's definitely out of 8 inches.
I'll move
so
forward 2 inches with them.
did you want to like sort of position it so that like they're facing this way, or just go straight forward 2 inches, or do you want to?
No, actually, I'll position them to face against your slayers.
Okay, so
forward 1 and then turn 1. Yeah, just like that.
okay.
Actually, yeah, I think they need to move forward 1 more, but well, that's fine. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's the movement.
Okay.
Combat. Let's see if the wolves can do something here. They're
Yeah.
not exactly the same as horses. Even though they have to have weapon skill. So 3's to hit with 2 of them. No hits.
Wow. Beautiful. Okay, roll off.
Roll for the goblins. I rolled a 6 on the goblins.
5. We nearly got you. Okay, go for it, mate.
Okay, 4 plus to hit.
Yep.
2 hits.
Nice.
Now let's see that 5 plus come out. Nope, no wounds.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to hit back. Now, come on, Dwarf. Just throw that big keg on your shoulder. Just throw it at one of those goblins. Yes, that's it. Hit him in a 6. Now I'm going to wound him in a...
4 plus.
Yes, wounded. So roll your save, 4 plus.
4 plus save, saved.
Damn! Okay. Can't kill this bug. But he's still surviving. It's going to be like stories to be told about this guy at the end. Okay. So just magic then, yeah?
Yeah, it's magic.
Okay, off you go.
3.
3. Okay.
So 2 for me and 1 for my shaman and 1 for you.
Yeah.
So 2 for me, 1 for my shaman.
Okay, well I'm just going to put that into the discard pile.
Okay. Let's see how much. That's one. Use that. So let's use these 3.
I'm just going to refresh this screen actually on the YouTube. I think it's frozen up.
So, do you have the I'm gonna try and cast the crunch with my shaman.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna now. Can I dispel anything with this wizard? I can't do anything, can I?
No, you can't. You can't.
Okay, well, off you go then.
Use the card you got.
So yeah, I can't do anything. I can't do anything basically.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, I can do something, but can he dispel spells?
You can use your winsome magic. You just can't use his magic level.
Can I use special cards? As in, can I use like some of the other special dispel cards?
If you're going with, I believe you have to have a caster for something like rebound or drain magic.
Okay, so I can't do anything about it. So you let it go through, mate.
Let me just have a look there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's either one of those 2 you have. Let's just have a look here. see under the magic book it should say whether you can use it. Because if it's drain magic, you might be able to get out to use it.
Hmm.
Let's just have a look here. Yeah, you can still use drain magic even though you have a wizard to use it.
Right. So, but the other special cards I can't use. Yeah.
That would be the rebound. Then I assume. Let's see.
So counter cards that work just like normal dispel.
You need a wizard to make a mental duel, and you need a wizard to make a rebound.
So I can still use it because the card I have just works. It's just the same as a dispel card. It's destroy spell. It's basically a.
Destroy spell. You can use that. No problem.
Yep. Okay. So I'm using that. So I'm not going. Oh, actually I can. Sorry, I can because I did draw this one. Yep. So I'm going to boost it up by 1.
So make it a 4+.
Should make it a 3+. Yeah.
You don't have your wizard, I guess. Oh, you have dwarfs, which is natural dispel. So yeah, it's a 3+.
Yep. And you're not going to boost your spell?
No, I cannot.
Okay, so 3+. Yes. Okay, now.
Okay, and enough 4+ to destroy it.
4+ to destroy it. Yes. Come on. Yes, destroyed.
Okay.
It's gone.
Crush.
It's gone.
Crush is gone.
Wow, that's a lucky draw you had there, but it was even lucky for me to destroy it. Yeah, get out of there.
Okay. Let's see here. What we want to do? Is there anything else? Nope, nothing else.
Okay.
So that is the end of my turn.
All right, mate. So now turn 4.
Yeah.
All right. Now at the start of my turn, I've got to make that test for that spell. You've got him.
Watcher.
Yep. 8. No, so it doesn't dispel. I can't break
He's still up, stuck up
from
there.
that spell. So put it back. Okay, so
We have a little bit of delay again.
do we?
Oh no, okay.
Okay. It might be my son watching YouTube downstairs. I think that's probably going to be the issue.
No, it's just sometimes the image freezes up for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, it's happened before. So
and the audio suddenly stops, but then it starts up back up again.
the stream should be fine. I think the stream in the end should be okay, but it's going to be. So the organ gun can't fire because it's out of commission for this turn.
Yeah, but you can turn it around for.
Turn around for next turn. Hopefully, I can get another shot off before that. Before things go south. I'm going to move. To protect it, I'm going to move my slayers. Just like that.
Yeah.
Just to, well, I don't think it's going to do much anyway, but I think you're still out of range there, I believe, but yeah, it may just be enough just to block the charge there. I'm going to just move that 2 like so, and for shooting we've got one thing, there's a crossbowman. So I'm going to split my shots. I'm going to put 10 to... I can't put in those. Sorry, I'm going to put...
You can shoot at the wolf riders, but there's a 50-50 chance you get your own unit.
No, I've got every confidence that dwarf is going to kill one of those wolf riders next turn. So I'm going to put 10 into them, and 10 into them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this would be for the squig hunter team.
And I believe those are 4 to hit.
Yep, 4 to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was not such a good roll. And then I've got to divide, randomise my hits.
Divide the shots on. Let me get the. Just do the roll now, and I'll find the chart in the meantime.
Okay, so it's 2 6s, a 4 and a 1. So let's find out what's going on there.
Let's see, quick shooting. So 1 to 3 squeaks, 4 to 5 goblins, 6 will roll again.
Okay, so 1 on the squig and 3 on the goblins. So the goblins will wound on 3 plus.
Yep.
2 dead. So that's 1 of
Yeah,
those.
that's 2 dead. So now the squeaks become unruly.
And then 1 for the squigs. I think that's a 4. That's definitely a wound. I think the toughness 4.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
dead.
1 down.
Yep. Okay. That's that. Okay, then I'll do the other 10 on these guys here. Now, just hang on a tick. I'll just measure that because it's going to be over. So it'll be 5 or 6. That's actually a pretty good roll, actually. I rolled 5 6s in that roll, so that's not bad. So that's all the hits. 6 hits and
3
ran.
to kill.
3 to kill. 1, 2, 3 dead. 1, 2, 3.
3 dead. Okay.
So it's not a panic
That's
test.
quite enough for a panic.
That's fine. So do you need to make a test for these squigs then, mate, to see if they go nuts?
I do. The amazing leadership of.
Five?
I guess they're not within range of my general anymore.
No, definitely not.
No. So that's a leadership of definitely a fail, because that's an 11. They're going to be running.
Okay.
Let's see here. They run 5 away from the crossbows. They'll be able to rally next turn, but they will do a bit more panicking on the rest of the goblins next turn as well.
Yep, that's fine.
Are they within 4 of the night goblins with spears? I believe so.
Oh, when they broke, when they fled.
No, where they are now, because it'll be effective next turn.
Yes, they are. Because
Yeah, so next turn they will have to take a test.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that leads us to the grand hour between the only hand-to-hand combat's been going all game. It's the one flame.
Yeah.
So you roll your wolves, mate.
2 wolves here.
Yeah.
3 to hit, and that's 2 hits. Come on now, give me just 1 wound. Come on, 5 plus wound. That's a wound.
Wow.
That's a wound.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice one, mate. Okay, so that thing's a flame cannon. Now the flame cannon, is it going? I was going to ask you too. When the crew is dead, is it counted as difficult terrain?
No, it's just removed.
It's just removed. Okay.
Yeah.
I know some of the rules. I think it, like for the rune of immolation, I think it was for dwarves. If you blow up your machine, it counts as difficult terrain. If they want to cross over it or something like that.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
I think that's the only one that does it.
Counts as,
Yeah.
difficult terrain, but in normal instances, once the crew is dead on a war machine, it's just removed.
Yeah. No, it's a lot cleaner that way. That's cool.
But they probably still won't make it over the line next turn because of the crossbowmen here, unless I do something about them.
Well, you can just. Well, yeah. I suppose you can only
but they're
move.
probably going to take a shot next turn. Well, it's my turn next, so it should be fine.
You should be fine, I think. Because because you can't march move, but you can get to 8. Is it 9? Isn't it? So 9 will probably just take it right close to the edge. I probably can't stop you, so you're going to get 1 off anyway. All right, mate. So let's roll for magic.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 7.
So 1 for my shaman and 3 for me.
2. So hang on. So 7. It's 4 and 3. 1, 2, 3.
And
Okay, so I can't cast any spells. So I'm retaining one card and I'm discarding the rest.
Yeah, and I'm discarding the rest, retaining one each of my guys here. Yeah, those are the ones I want to keep.
Okay.
And I guess it's the start of my turn.
Now, did you want to take a break before we started this turn? Did you want?
Yeah, let's do a 5-minute break.
Yeah, go and have a break, mate. Because don't let me forget. Because I want you to have a break and just take it easy. Yeah. So.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Yeah, have a cigarette or whatever, and just chill out.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna check on the comments here, the guys here.
Yeah, I'll have a look as well. Yeah, there's one decapitated troll. That's true, Colin. He did not regenerate.
Yeah.
And he had a pretty good chance to at least stay alive, but now he's sort of useless. Now he's just needs to get in combat and do something.
Okay, the scaven fire throw. That's what I was thinking about. They can stand and shoot. Right, cool. Yeah, thanks. Is it Selwyn? Yeah, thank you, mate, for pointing that out. I knew it was something that had that. Okay. Very good. Yeah, but it's been a fun game. It's been
an interesting back and forth, I would say.
Yeah, it has been.
Your crossbows are doing an amazing job on that hill.
Yeah, they've been the MPVs of this game for sure. I'm just hoping the Slayers get to see some combat this game. I would love to have them, beat one of your units and rout them and sort of and overrun them. That'd be wonderful. Or have them with the trolls, but unfortunately, I don't think the trolls are then going to get to see combat. Sadly, so.
No, the trolls have not really been wanting to cooperate.
But yeah, it's just it's been fun though. That spell's just down. That's just decimated me, big time. But that's the crown of sorcery. I mean, that's exactly what it should do.
He has failed the test once. I mean, there's a lot of leadership tests I have to do, so I think I've been pretty lucky compared to how many units have gone awry.
Yeah, we might have to limit the cost for other items to like 100 max, because that's 125, isn't it? That one.
Yes, it's 125.
Yeah, I think for 3,000 point games it should be like just open to like whatever point cost. But I think for 150 point games, we should definitely in future, if we're going to do a draw, just limit to like, or just if it's preset items too, just limit to like 100 points max.
Let's do that from henceforth.
Because it can be quite.
I mean, it's pretty strong, but it's also kind of what I've needed to have a chance at this game.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. But it all balances out in the end, I think, Johannes, too. Yeah, I think it all balances in the end because.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously your goal is to get units across the table, but you've got to chew through a lot of units and get there first in 5 turns. So it's a huge task in itself. So that spell allows you then to weaken that unit to a degree that you can punch through it no problem. But maybe the fanatics will do that job for you. You don't know. Like they could. They could just.
I'm not really sure maybe the fanatics will do it, but whether the fanatics in the other unit are going to be able to see anything is probably an unlikelihood.
Yeah, I took all the fanatics out of the cabinet because I knew you'd have those housed in those units. It's the even though they're beautiful models, they're just herders for the fanatics. I mean, that's really what they're used for.
Yeah. Pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, but I'm pretty interested in what's going to happen here next turn.
Yeah, because it'll be your turn for. So you've got 2 turns. You're definitely going to get this unit off.
Yeah. So I think that's the only one I'm going to be able to get off.
I think so. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Because I was surprised you didn't take any black orcs at all, like no champions or anything like that, to like quell the animosity. But if you'd taken like one big unit of black orcs, that might have just been your huge spear point to just punch through my units.
Yeah, that could have been a good spear point, but again, it's I have to make a unit that wins combat. I could probably have stuck my Savage Orc Warlord in a unit of Black Orcs and then have that win the combat.
Yeah.
But I decided that if I had for example, I was guessing you're going to go with a lot of crossbowmen. So in this case, I was thinking that my Black Orcs would all be dead before they made it there, so I needed to either make my main unit a less desirable target, or make it harder for you to hit them. And I did that both by getting the skirmish mode, because that gives you a -1 to hit.
Yeah, well, it's proved right because I haven't touched them at all. Maybe I'll regret that when they come into contact, but
and they have a fairly decent armor save with the
the war paint and all that.
The Savage Orc Shaman with them.
Yep. Yeah, they sure do. But then, dwarves are like the worst opponent you can fight because of hatred. You happen to kill them to a man. Like it's the worst. It's the worst opponent that you're ever going to face with Orc and Goblins. But at least the Night Goblins have hatred too against them. So, but then again, it doesn't really help you that much because it's just going to be like you're just going to ground it out to a man. So yeah. But
the one unit I regret is the trolls. Not because they failed so many stupidity tests. Well, that's one of the reasons. But the other reason is that they're too big and clunky to sneak through your lines.
Yeah.
I also regret the positioning. I mean, I should have just from the beginning, get-go, been focused them on getting into the fight instead. Because right now, I'm probably just going to have to leave them behind.
Yeah, I was surprised you took them because I know you didn't really rate the trolls that much. So, but to see that unit there with Gorfang Rockgut in, it's really nice to see.
A lot in this army I've chosen simply because I've never seen them on the battlefield before.
Yeah.
Like the Squeak Hunters, Night Goblin with short bows I've only ever seen in our Warhammer campaign that we're playing.
Yeah.
And Trolls has never really been a use either because I've been trying for a while to build that unit where you have a decent unit of Trolls led by a character, and then of course you give them the
Crown of Command.
Yeah. Use 10.
Yeah, so people who probably seen this and probably don't understand why we haven't done that is because we're doing the magic item draft, which is something that I think Dave introduced to the group or something like that, and I really enjoy it because it just brings out all these sort of random kind of items that you're kind of not stuck with, but you got to utilize to the best of your ability within. But it has its place because you can draw something ultimately incredible like the Crown of Sorcery that you'll probably never think of paying the points for initially. So.
Yeah, exactly. So it definitely. I was expecting the game to be a lot different until I was actually hoping to get a strength item on my general.
Yeah.
When I roll for an enchanted item, and then all of a sudden it's like, Crown of Sorcery. Okay. It's kind of funny because I was actually considering going with Azag.
Cool. I was hoping you were going to do it actually. I was hoping you were going to do it, yeah.
But Azag in a 1,500 point army, that's basically a third of the army in just one model.
Yeah, I think for preset, I think we're going to do that too, Johannes. In the future, have like preset armies, preset magic items and they have to be with special characters. You've got to take special characters with it. You've got to take at least one to be a general, for example. So for you have to take Azag or Skarsnik or something, and just have it so that we can play the and most of those can have customizable weapons anyway. I suppose the dwarves can't because the dwarves are fixed. I think most of them. But at least for the goblins and Orc and Goblins, you've got a nice choice of items to choose from.
I really like Orc special characters because a lot of them they don't demand that you use certain items. You can adjust them in points, so you can give them war saves if you really want.
Yeah.
I mean, Azag, he has to have the Crown of Sorcery if he has any items.
Yeah.
So even if I were to use him and then do a draft, if I wanted to give him any items for the draft, I would also have to pay the points cost of the Crown of Sorcery.
Yeah.
So essentially, he wouldn't be able to have any items if I wanted to bring him. That
That's
would make
true.
him quite the target for your organ gun.
Yeah. Well.
And you just use one shot to kill him and the pilot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've been. Even though I had a couple of unlucky rolls with the misfires, it hasn't blown up, so it has sort of stood its test of time, and hopefully we'll have another round of shooting before the game
it's
ends.
Keep. It killed a troll. That's the same worth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's already paid for itself.
That's true. That is very true, mate. Yeah. 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 All right. Okay.
And
So.
the crossbowman. Yeah.
Yeah, the crossbowman has been brilliant. Yeah, they've been fantastic.
I mean, they've really cleared that entire side of the table almost by themselves.
Yeah, and I think the terrain, we're going to do that every game now, so that I'm not sort of predicting, or not, I'm not sort of having control of the terrain.
It's just because you want one.
Exactly. I was going to put 3 hills down there and deploy everything, and I thought, nah, that's a bit wrong. I want to make it.
Units of 20 crossbowmen deploy them on a hill each. There you go.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that. I thought that's a bit
Welcome
wrong.
to the danger zone.
Yeah, I want it to be like a proper game, that we generate the terrain, and that it encouraged me to make more terrain too. So.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, mate. Well, let's get back into it then. You're on turn 4, so
Yeah.
take it away, sir.
So first off, we're going to have to do the panic test for the night goblins.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
The night goblins with spears, they are in range of my general, so that's a leadership of 9.
Yeah.
They pass it on 2 ones.
Oh, very good.
The next is the leadership test to rally the Squick Hunters.
Yep.
Are they within 12 of my general?
That's a good point. Because your general's right here. They are. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so leadership 9. And they pass it on a 9.
Oh, very good. Okay, so. Okay.
Next is the Goblin Fanatics.
Yeah, yes, the Goblin Fanatics, yes. Let's not forget about those. Okay, so maybe this one here.
These got nice, yeah.
Oh, God. That's like the worst roll I could ever had. Okay, roll your dice, mate.
Where's it going?
It's going straight through this unit. I've done it 2 times, two exactly the same way. Please roll a double. Please roll a double. Please roll a double. Roll a double. Roll a double. Roll a double.
Oh, it rolls a double.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so he's dead. Okay, thank God for that. All right, so I was lucky that one. Okay, the next one. Okay, going this way into my troll slayer. So please roll a double. Please roll a double. Double, 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 double.
He rolls 3 and a 5, so 8.
Okay, it's gonna go straight. Yeah, it's gonna go boom and out the back. So you roll your dice, man. How many d6 hits?
1d6. Or 4 hits.
Okay, and then strength 5, toughness 4, so,
so
3 is to wound.
And that's all of them.
Wow. Okay. Well, that took a rank off my beautiful troll slayers.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's
My gorgeous troll slayers. I thought they weren't going to get touched,
if
actually.
I get to get into the fight, that is.
Yeah, that's good. It worked out well for you then. Rightio.
So let's do the animosity tests. The Wolf Riders, who are no longer in combat.
Oh, if they fail this, that'd be a classic.
They get a 5, so they're fine.
Oh, damn. Okay.
The Night Goblins with short bows.
Yep.
They get a 4.
Yep.
The Squick Hunters don't have the test because they
Oh,
just
that's
rallied.
relevant. Yep.
The other Night Goblins there, they get a 4.
Yep.
And now the important roll here, they get a 5.
Okay.
So everybody's fine.
Okay.
Okay, and of course, finally we're going to do the stupidity test. The Night Goblins, first of all, the first to charge is my Savage Orcs. They're going to try and charge your your Troll Slayers there and the Organ Gun at the same time. They have to charge because they're Savage Orcs.
Okay, now that's going to be super, super important, and that is like it's honestly a half an inch away from the first guy here. It's honestly half an inch away. So what I'm going to do, you roll the dice, mate. If you roll a 4, 5, or 6, you can get in. If you roll a 1, 2, 3, you can't get in. How's that sound?
Okay. 4 plus.
Yep.
Let's see. I get a 3, so I don't get in.
Okay.
So I just search forward 4.
Okay. So that was a very honest measurement there, guys. I do not try to cheat people at all with this, because I know it's really hard doing remote view and you can't see exactly what it was. It was so very close, but it was honestly half inch out. So, but they're very close now. Okay, that sort of saved my butt. Save my butt. Okay, so what's next, mate?
The night goblins they're not going to be able to charge. They also wanted to charge, so they're just going to move forward, so they stand as far as they can go before they hit my orc boss there. Yeah. Normal moves. The night goblins with short bows, they can't march full, so they're just going to move forward 4. Move forward 3 and turn towards your general unit.
What's that? Which one's that?
The goblins with short bows.
Ah, short bows. Okay. So they're gonna. Sorry, could you say that again? Sorry. They're gonna turn.
Move forward 3 and then turn toward your general unit. Yeah, like that. And the wolf riders, they are gonna turn like half an inch, so they can get past your guys there.
They're fine. Yep.
And then move their full 8.5.
Okay, so it's going to be off. They're going to be here, so I'm going to give that to you. So it's off. They're off the board. So it's 1 unit off.
Okay. So that's 1 point.
Yep, 1 point. Yep.
Yeah. The trolls, they are going to march now. How far is it for them? They're going to march for the full 12. So let's see. The character, he's going to lead the unit, I think.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
So he's going to go his full 14 into the forest and face the organ gun.
Okay, so he's going to go.
At an angle. Yeah, like that.
Like here.
Oh
Yep.
wow. Okay, so you might have been able to charge.
You could have charged it, yeah, because that was like 12. That's 13 inches there. So.
And the trolls, they're going to march forward as far as they can up to the edge of the forest, and then their movement is half. So how much does it cost to move up to the edge of the forest?
So it's going to take you, is it 7 inches?
7 inches, so that leaves me with 5 halves, so 2.5 inches. Half again, so 1.25 inches into the forest.
How about there?
Because they can't march inside the forest, so they have to go north move, so it's a quarter of their move, basically.
Yeah.
And that's all the movement.
Okay, mate. So
Shooting phase.
Yep,
Let's
shooting
see
phase.
if the goblins can shoot at your general unit.
Oh, okay. Right, well.
With a range of 16.
I think only 7 guys can shoot, yeah? Because this unit's blocking them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, so 7 guys, and they're going to be...
Are they within 16?
16, I believe so. Let's check. 16, yep, sure are.
Yeah, okay. So 7 shots on they move, and they will have range, so 6.
6s, yep.
So the first 5 here. That's 1 hit.
Okay.
And plus 2. That's 1 hit in total.
Okay.
So strength of 3, so that's a 5 plus to wound. And no wounds.
Okay. Right.
Let's see here. So that's the shooting phase, and there's no combat, so we go straight to the magic phase.
Mm-hmm.
I need a good roll here. I get an 8.
Oh, very good.
So that's 1 for my shaman, and then 4 for my regular. And now I need to reshuffle the deck because there's only 2 cards left.
Oh, wow, okay. You went through it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shaman really helps too.
Oh, of course he gets an extra, he gets an extra card each turn, doesn't he? Yeah, so. Yeah. Okay.
You got that one, and I got these here. So, the first thing we're going to do,
Oh, of course.
we're going to try and cast the Curse of Years again. It's going to cost a 3 power, and now we're going to see whether I'm able to cast magic. So I need a 9 or less on my general here to see if I can cast a spell. Or what do I target here? I believe I target your slaves.
Bugger. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to try to dispel it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to. It's now what, 4 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus.
And I'll boost it with 1 to make it a 3 plus.
Yep, it's gone.
It's gone. Okay.
Yep, roll to 5.
So
Yep.
that's all his magic. Let's see here. And I believe that's all the magic I'm going to do.
Okay, so put a card in reserve there. Now that's now the start of turn 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for this bloody thing to see if I can break loose of it. Please, 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 let me roll under 4. 7, no, not gonna do it. Or 8,
Still
so.
stuck. Wow.
8, yep. That's totally crippled me, that spell, so it's been really good from that shaman to cast that on him. Now. Well, we're actually going to do something quite unusual for dwarves. We're going to charge.
Yeah. Alright.
Charge the slayers into your savage orcs. I'm going to attempt a charge from my king into the flank of your goblins.
Yeah.
And they're the only 2 charges. Okay, so
do you have any immunity to psychology from your general? The Night Goblins have these Banner of Dread, I believe. No, never mind. It's not the one. They drew the Scarecrow banner.
With hatred, they don't.
Do anything.
With hatred, they don't suffer any psychological effects.
Yeah, they're not affected by psychology because they have hatred. Yeah.
Okay, now, yep, that's going to make contact from the outside there. Yep.
Probably have given them a little less.
Yeah, and then these guys are charging. Rah! Here come the slayers. Oh, the goblin here, sorry. The goblin went for a bit of a ride, but yeah, he's okay. Now we're going to get to see some combat, guys. We're seeing some stuff happen here, thank goodness. So the charges are off, then shooting.
Yes.
So now I'm going to unleash all my all my shots. Now, if I direct it against him, I can catch these guys at the same time, can't I?
Yeah.
Or do I want to go for the trolls? No, I definitely want to go for this unit here. So I was going to, just shoot basically this direction here, so it's going to hit this unit. Does it go from model to model, like with a cannon? Does it hit?
It goes from model to model.
Okay.
But you have to account for the bounce first. So anyone
bugger.
inside. So if you say, so you probably have to go 0 inches for the bounce.
I'll have to go 0 inch. I'll have to go 0 inches for the bounce then, because it's going to be.
Yeah.
Well, one shot. We'll do 2 shots here, and 3 shots forward. Okay, through to this unit here.
Yeah,
So, and yeah, I'll do 0-0 for the bounce.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one going towards your rod cut is 4. So it's going to bounce, boom, here.
Yeah.
Then roll again, isn't it?
Yeah.
2, so it doesn't hit anything. It just boom, straight in the ground
Okay.
there. Okay, the next shot is 8. So it's going to hit. Yeah, it's going to hit this guy here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 across. Okay, so it's going to hit one of those guys anyway, and then the next 3. I'm aiming it towards your shaman. Yeah. So the next one, 6. That was a nice roll. So it's going to go smack straight into his head. In here.
Okay.
Watch out. And then a misfire. So the second misfire roll, that's
It'll
just
hit the ground.
hit
right
the
there.
ground. Okay, so the second one,
So
so 2 to there, 4, hit him again. The third one, the last one, 8. Oh shit. So it's going to go straight past and hit this guy, and 2 is going to hit the other guy too. Yep.
okay.
So
And the first one that landed on top of him.
yep.
Okay. So two wound rolls on my shaman.
Okay. Because he doesn't get a lookout, sir, because he's in the skirmish unit. Is that right?
Actually, it's a cannon, so it hits all models. So I don't believe it allows for lookout, sir.
Okay. Because in like a regular unit, they get a lookout, sir, if they get hit by a cannon. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I should get a
You should get a lookout, sir.
So
Yeah.
I'll do one for each of the shots.
Okay.
The first roll is a 5.
So he's okay. So 2's the wounds. Yep, both dead.
Dead.
Okay.
No,
So
I'm 6 allowed.
I'll just take these 2 from the back here, and then the other one for the troll. I've got 1 on the troll.
Yeah.
That's a wound, and see how many wounds I do. 3, so that's 2 wounds, isn't it? So 2 regeneration rolls.
So I'll need to do the 3, 4 pluses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he doesn't save any of them.
Okay, so he takes 2 wounds. All right. So that was a wonderful shot from the organ gun this
Yeah,
time.
now you need to do the other 2 savage orcs hits from the other shot.
Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me. I forgot about that. So another 2 dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll just take 2 from the back. Right. Now the crossbowmen.
Yeah.
Well, we're just going to have to shoot. I think we're going to. Yeah, we'll split our shots. We'll do 10 into them and 10 into them.
Yeah.
3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so into now we'll measure it as well. I presume that I'm in range, so they're going to be over range. So 5s to hit. So 5s to hit the archers first. 3s. Then 3s to wound, so 3 dead.
And that's going to be a panic test.
I believe so. Maybe. How many was there? So it was 1, 2, 3,
It was 12
10,
maybe?
12. Yep.
Yeah,
So 12,
it's
6.
definitely a panic
Yep.
test.
Panic test for him. Okay, so much. So for the squeak hoppers, 5 to hit. Oh, it wasn't too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. That was very nice.
Oh wow.
And range-wise?
1, 2, the handlers, 1, 2 the squeaks, and 4, 5 the squeaks, and a 6 is a reroll.
6 a reroll, okay. So 2 on the squigs and 4 on the handlers.
No, it's the other way around.
Okay, so 2 on the handlers and 4 on the squigs.
Yeah.
Yep, so the squigs.
3s.
Okay, so
That's
2
2
dead. And then the handlers. Yeah, he's dead.
Both dead.
So now they go wild.
Okay, so the squeaks go wild now if they don't break.
Yeah.
So
Right.
let's do the user tests. The goblins are on a 5.
Yep.
And they fail.
Okay.
And they're going to rout.
Ooh.
And they're going to run 4 inches away from your crossbow.
Okay.
A lot of action these guys have seen.
Yeah, they have.
And the squigs, are they within 12 of the general? I don't believe so.
The general's here. They are. Yeah, they are. Actually, they're just in.
Okay. At least at 9. And they pass on a 3.
Oh, very good. Super squigs. Okay.
Yeah, that's...
Now, hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
The moment we've all been waiting for. So let's start with the Slayers.
We've been waiting for it all game.
My giant Slayer, your general.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay. I've got the Banner of Might.
You charge, so you get to strike first.
Yep, I've got the Banner of Might, which gives me +1 to my hand-to-hand hit rolls, and I've got the.
Can they get a magic banner?
I'm pretty sure they can. Let me check, mate. Maybe I've got that wrong.
No, they can't actually get a magic banner. But,
okay.
Since you've already used it, let's count it in anyway.
Well, that's okay. I'll just take it out. I'll put it on the crossman because they've got a banner as well, so they can take that one. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
make it within the rules. That's fine. So he's got a rune of striking. So +1 to his weapon skill. So he's got weapon skill 7 now. So we'll do the challenge first. So what's your weapon skill of your guy?
My weapon skill of my guy, I believe, is also 7, maybe 6. Let's see. The Savage Orc Warlord has a weapon skill of 6.
Okay.
So you have 3 pluses to wound.
3. Yeah, 3 plus to hit. Yep.
To hit, yeah.
Double 2s. Now I've got hatred. Thank God.
Yeah. So you can reroll that.
Okay, it's 1 hit. And then.
I have a toughness of 5.
Okay, so 5's to wound. That's a wound. So have you got any armor?
Yeah, I guess you go up to strength 4 because of my strength. So I have the Savage Orc armor shield. So that's a 5 plus unmodifiable.
Yep.
So that's a 5 plus, and that's a 6. So he saves it.
Wow, nice roll. Okay. Righto, your attack's back then.
All right, I attack back, and my general he has the blade of darting steel.
Okay.
That means he automatically hits.
Yep.
So he has, let's see here. He has 4 attacks standard, so that becomes 8. So that's 8 hits.
Wow. Okay.
He has a strength of 4.
Okay.
What's your toughness?
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, so 4 pluses to wound. So
That's a deadly combination. Yeah.
That's 1 wound, and the next 4.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead already.
Is another wound.
Okay, so he's only got 1 wound. So you get the overkill. Okay. Overkill's 3 or more,
so
isn't it?
That's
yeah.
an overkill for combat result.
Do you need to score more than 3 wounds though, isn't it, for overkill?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
I think you need to score at least 3 more over. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
At least be 1 combat result. Let's see here. Overkill. I believe that's in the appendix. In the back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Isn't it here?
overkill. Here we go.
Yeah, here it is.
Do count towards a combat result as even though. Okay, so sorry, I'm wrong. So you're right.
Yeah,
So you get an extra wound?
if I get like if it calls like 3 wounds, then it would be
Plus, yeah.
3 plus 1, I guess.
Okay, so I'll put
You multiply it up after you get like a certain. I don't remember how you multiply it up.
Okay, so I'll put two wounds there.
But at least that's counted as 2 for the combat result.
Yep.
So 2 wounds caused and then 3 for the overkill rule.
Okay, so
you have additional hand weapons for the other guys?
yeah, of course. Yeah, so I've got 3 guys against your
8 attacks.
Should be only 6 attacks here because only 3
Oh,
guys.
6 attacks because you only have 3 in the front line.
Yeah.
That's right.
What's your weapon skill for
6
your burst?
attacks.
4, isn't it?
My weapon skill for my savage orcs, I believe, is 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Gee, that's terrible. I forgot they were so bad. So 3 is to hit. Oh, plus 1 to hit because of the oh no, I don't have the banner anymore. Sorry. So 3 to hit. Yeah. Okay, so the fails, which are quite a few, get to re-roll. Yes, all hit.
All hit.
Now,
and then you have a strength of
3.
3, so 5.
5 to win. Okay. 1, 2, 3 wounds.
3 wounds, and I have my 5 plus invulnerable, unmodifiable armor save, and I guess I want to use my shields this round, so they'll get to 4 plus, but I only get I don't get the additional attack from my additional hand weapon back when I fight you.
Okay.
So that'll be a 4 plus armor save, and I make all 3.
Ah, God, okay.
5, 5, and 6.
You bugger. Alright, so good. Okay.
So I get to attack back.
Yep, attack back, yep.
With 2 guys, they have 1 attack each. There's just frenzied.
Yep.
There's doubled up to 4 attacks. So I need 4s to hit and 5s to wound. 4s to hit, 1 hit. And 5s to wound. No wounds.
Right. So, you've inflicted 2 wounds. I've inflicted no wounds.
And I got an overkill, and
yeah.
You've got 2 ranks and a standard.
Yeah, so you inflicted one wound on my Slayer plus the extra wound, so it's 2 wounds all up, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I got 2 wounds.
So
you have 2 wounds. I've standard and 2 ranks.
Yeah.
So I've 3. So I should have beaten you by 1.
Okay, you beat me by 1. Okay.
Yep.
So I need to do the leadership test of 8, and I pass with a 5.
Ah, damn! I was hoping you were going to fail.
It's close though.
Yeah, I mean, close. Yeah.
If my armor saves hadn't been that great, I might have broken there.
Yeah. Okay. Better luck next time, Dwarfies.
Let's do the other combat.
Yep. Let's do the other combat. So we've got the royal family here. We've got the King Corin and we've got the Runesmith in there as well. Let's see what
and
we've
there's
got here.
5 models left in the unit, right?
There is 5, exactly 5. Yep.
Oh yeah. That's my mistake then.
So we're going to attack with the Runesmith first.
Yeah.
Now Runesmith. So he's got weapon skill 6. It's going to be 3s to hit, and 2 attacks. And hatred. Yep, 2 hits. Strength of 4. He'll have 4 attacks, I believe. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
3s to hit. These 2 get to re-roll. Yep, all hit. And then against strength 4, so 3s to wound. 3 dead. 2.
Another 3 dead. Oh, yeah.
And then I've got 1 more guy. That's a hit. No wounds. Okay, mate, so that's basically taken your whole side out. You can't attack back.
I do have the spears though.
Oh, you do have the spears, sorry. Okay, so you've got 1,
So
2,
4
3,
attacks.
4 attacks back. Yep.
Yeah, hit the unit as much. How many can hit the unit? They'll need to be in front of base contact at least.
It's only going to be. I'll give you 3 guys, mate, because it's corner to corner. So 3 guys.
And 1 guy into the. Is that the general or the runesmith?
You can put well, if you do threes, there's 1, 2, and 3 can go against this guy. That means that the other guy here can't attack anybody.
Okay. 3 guys.
Sorry, no, he can. Sorry, the 4th guy can attack my general. Sorry.
Okay, so the one on the general needs a 5.
Yep.
Plus the hit. Here's a hits.
Okay.
And he needs a. And you have toughness 10, so he can't wound.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I've got
Because
my
of
amaranth spell on it.
play.
Yep.
So, I'm trying to spell. 3 to the unit. Your weapon skill is
5.
5, so I need 5. So my weapon skill 2. And I get 2 hits.
Nice.
And a 5 plus to wound.
Yep.
1 wound.
1 wound. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Modifier.
Okay, so 3 plus to save. Yep, saves.
Yeah. So you have 4 combat result plus a flank charge
Plus a banner.
plus a standard, so that's 6. And I have a banner, so that's 5. So I need to pass a leadership of 8. No, of 9 minus 5, that's 4.
Okay.
And I get a 3 and a 1.
Wow. Okay, very good.
Wow. Yeah, lucky guys.
Did you want to reform your unit? Like, I think you can reform it.
Yes, I would like to reform them to face you.
Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't forget that because a lot of times I forget doing that. So it's always important to remember you can reform.
Yeah, definitely.
After
what that combat result
after the combat result. So.
I have another round. I just got lucky this time.
Yeah, mate, that was a good roll. That's excellent, mate. You're doing the goblins proud.
I was counting on the charge from the savage orc working so I could slip them in on the side.
Yeah.
But, sometimes it doesn't work your way and you end up taking an attack in the flank. But this time I got lucky.
I forgot about the curse. I forgot about the curse rune that he's got on his weapon too.
But he kills them, so.
He killed them anyway, so that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, he killed. Well, there's one guy you have to roll for in the front rank who got hit but didn't get wounded.
Yeah, that's fine. Alrighty. So, that's that. That is everything. So we're down to magic.
Yeah.
So it's 6, 7, 8. So I get 4.
Okay, so I'll just mix the new deck up here. And then my shaman gets 1. And my fair share use gets 4 here. Okay. So I'm going to retain. Actually, I'm going to try and. Let's see. I'm going to try and dispel the toughness on your general. No, I can't do that because it's your turn. Never mind.
Yep. Okay.
I'll just keep this card instead.
I'm gonna.
Leave it out.
Okay, I'm gonna drain magic.
Okay, yeah.
Basically, it will take off this. It will take off this. It will take off that stupid bloody spell that Gork wants one off them as well.
Definitely worth it.
So that's it. It's all gone. So all cards retained in hand are put back in the discard pile.
Yeah, all my cards as well.
Yep, all your cards as well.
So all gone.
That's that. Finally got rid of that bloody thing.
Okay.
So, yeah, your turn 5, mate.
Alright, my turn 5. Let's see. First, we try the rally on the Night Goblin.
Archers. Yep. Okay.
On a 5.
Yep.
And they do not rally, they continue running.
Okay.
They run an additional 4 inches.
Right.
Now, we need to do scatter die for the squigs.
Yes. Scatter die. Here we go. Okay, so they're moving this way. It's 2d6, isn't it?
They're going to go 7.
7, eh? Okay. Right.
And now we'll do the Fanatic.
Yep, Fanatic.
See if he kills Gorfang.
Okay, he's going straight into my War Machine crew. That's awesome.
Could he also in the same direction as my general? Or my my special character.
How many dice did you roll? What's his move?
Let's see how we roll here. 11.
Wow. Okay. Well, he's actually going to go straight into this unit, into my War Machine crew, and come out the end. So it won't actually hit your guy.
Okay.
It'll be right in front of it, but I think we'll just sort of randomise the hits, I suppose, depending on how many hits there are for that, to see where they go.
How many hits we get.
Yep.
2 hits.
2 hits, and then randomise on the randomise table. So, yeah. Here we go. Organ gun. Okay, it must be in the rule book where the randomisation is. I think it's 1 to 2 the crew and 4, 5, 6 for the machine, I believe. Alright, just roll your dice, mate, and see what you get.
Okay. I get a 4 and a 5.
4 and a 5.
I guess we haven't really had that situation of fanatic hitting a war machine. Is there any rule for that? Dividing hits?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because usually in melee, as in close combat, let's look at the rules for the fanatic. That might give us.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find a
randomization. We'll just divide 1 to 4 war machine, 5 to 6 crew.
Because chariots have a randomization chart, but the war machines must have. Oh, here we go. 5 to 6 crewmen, and 1 to 4 the machine.
So there'll be 1 on the crew and 1 on the war machine.
Okay, so roll the 1 for the crew. So you need 3 or more to wound.
3 plus. It kills a crewman.
Okay, and then
the war machine I need is a toughness 7.
So 6s, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a 5 plus. No, toughness 6. Yes, that's 6. And it doesn't cause a wound.
It doesn't.
6.
Okay. Oh, it does.
Yes.
Okay, so it rolls. It does how many D6 wounds, isn't it? Does it just
No.
it just does 1 wound. Okay.
It's just 1 wound.
Right.
Just
Cool.
1 wound.
Gotcha.
It doesn't really do anything.
Okay.
So now we do the animosity for anything. There's no animosity, so we go to the trolls here.
Yeah.
See whether they are stupid. They need. They only have a leadership of 5 now. Is it 4? Because they can't use the general's leadership. Let's find it here. Troll. No, full leadership 4. And they pass it on 2 2s.
Wow.
Okay. As for movement, I think I want to consolidate my savage orcs as many as possible into the front of your.
Yeah. And also, Johannes, I'm pretty sure you can use your general's leadership for your
general's leadership.
Okay.
As he's with the unit.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Now, do you want your shaman in the front rank too, or you want him sort of?
But they also passed the leadership test, so it's not really relevant.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's okay. No, I just thought that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I also want to declare a charge with Goldfang, of course, into the organ gun.
Okay. Yep. So do you want your shaman in the hand-to-hand combat too, or not?
Who?
Your shaman?
Yeah. If I'll have him on the side, I have a regular model in the combat instead. Yeah. Actually, no, wait. Let's have him. Sorry, let's have the shaman in combat as well. He might have less attacks, but he has the same amount of attacks, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so as many as possible, just move them up. They still don't get any rank bonuses.
Yeah, I know.
They're
Yeah.
at least gonna be able to strike a bit.
Yeah, you can get.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the movement phase. No shooting, so we go straight to combat.
Rightio. Okay, so I'll try to maximise the amount of guys you can bear on the front rank. So you've got 5 guys, including your shaman and your general there, your warlord guy. Okay.
So my general, he has an initiative of, I believe it's higher than your slayers. It should be at least. He has an initiative of 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's much higher. Yep.
Yeah. So he has 8 attacks with his weapon that automatically hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good weapon to drop.
Yeah, that's a pretty amazing weapon. Yeah.
He has a strength of 4, so 4 pluses to wound. So the first 4 here, that's 2 wounds, and the last 4, 3 wounds total.
Okay. Right.
And let's see the shaman next. The shaman has initiative 4.
Yeah, it's higher than mine. I think my initiative's 2.
Yeah. So he has 2 attacks normal. With frenzy becomes to 4 attacks, and then he has additional hand weapons, so 5 attacks.
Okay.
And he has a weapon skill of 3, so 4 pluses to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 3 hits.
Yep.
And a strength of 4, so 4 plus 2 wound.
Yep.
And that's 2 wounds.
Okay. The shaman's getting in there.
It's getting in there.
Okay.
How many do I have left to attack with?
So
Is that 3 guys?
1, 2, 3 guys. No, yeah, 3 guys. Yeah, 3 guys. Yeah.
3 guys. Okay. So they have. I'm going to use their additional hand weapons this time, so that our save is 5 plus, but they get 3 attacks instead of 2.
Okay.
I'll do the first 6 on 4s and 5s. That's 4 hits. Let's do the 3 hits for the last guy. Another 2 hits. So that's a total of 6 hits.
Okay.
5s to wound. That should be roughly pretty good roll this is. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. All right. Wow. Devastating. Okay. Yeah. Well, I can't attack back. So. And we don't break. So that's it.
Yeah. So let's go to
Next one.
Golfang Rutgut.
All right. Get Gorfang.
Golfang.
What did he draw? What did he draw?
His item is not really that worth that much.
Yeah.
He drew the Sword of Fortitude. So he's immune to fear, panic, and terror.
Oh, that's what I drew. That's what I drew last game. Yeah.
But he does hate dwarfs, so he can reroll his hit rolls.
Yeah.
I believe he has a weapon skill of 6.
Yeah. It'd be just 3s to hit, mate.
Yeah, 3s to hit. 3 hits.
Okay.
And
Nice.
strength 5. So
3s to wound. Yeah.
3 wounds. So that's them
Oh,
gone.
that's all gone. Yeah. Cool. All right. So the machine is now gone. Rightio. Now.
And we go to the Night Goblin combat, where I believe your general strikes first.
Yes, well, I hope so. Let's see. You've got no champions or characters in that unit, do you?
No characters.
Okay. So yeah, it's got initiative of 5, so yeah, easy.
Yeah, definitely before my guys.
Yeah. Okay, so 4 attacks. Here we go. 1 wound. So 1 dead.
1 dead.
I think my runesmith will also
The
get to.
runesmith he'll be more initiative as well.
Yep. 1 hit. No wounds. I don't think he's going to need massive strength, is he? No, strength of 4, so no, didn't wound. That was pretty pissy. Okay, so what's the initiative of your dudes?
2.
Okay, so I've got 3, so I go first. So,
And you get your guy to attack first.
1, 2. So 2 guys. That's 2 hits.
And 3s.
2 wounds. Nice one. So 3 wounds all up.
3 dead.
And 1, 2, 3. So you got 1, 2. You got so 5 guys can attack back.
Okay, as many as possible into the unit.
Yep. So there's 3 guys, 3 regular guys back. So
3 guys
you
into the
can
unit
1,
and
2,
2 guys
3.
into your general, I guess.
Yep. That's right.
2 guys into your general, 5s to hit. No hits. 3 guys into your unit, 5s to hit. 2 hits. And 5s to wound. 2 wounds.
Oh, kidding. Okay. So 3 plus 2 to save. Oh, you can do it. Ah, bugger. So 1 goes down. So 4 left.
Okay.
Bloody goblins.
Okay.
Yep.
So you have 3 wounds caused.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So it's 1.
And a standard that makes 4.
Yeah.
I had, did I have a full, I had 5 in the back rank, right?
Yeah, so 5, 1, 2,
Yeah.
3,
So
so
I have,
3 plus
3
standing.
and a banner.
Yep.
And a wound.
4, 5. Yep, so you beat me by
So I win by 1.
1. Okay. Right.
Okay.
So it leaves you 10, so 9, 5, no problem.
Fine.
Yeah, notice I didn't take a battle standard either.
Yeah.
So it sounds like Casper's influence is rubbing off on me somehow.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So that's the end of the combat phase.
That's it. Magic.
Let's go to magic.
Okay, mate.
For the final bit here. And I roll a 6. That's 1 for my shaman. And 3 for each of us.
All right.
I guess I'll do not really much to do except try and throw Gaze of Nagash on your wizard.
Okay. What does that do?
If I can, it's I need line of sight from my general. I need to roll first to see whether I'm allowed to cast it. But if it fails, if it's 18 inches in a straight line for the wizard striking the first enemy unit in its path. Any unit struck by the bolt suffers 2d6 strength 4 hits, no armor saves.
Okay, well, if he's in combat and if this base is blocking his line of sight, that's the only issue I would have. Like to
But then I'll
see.
have to throw it at the actual unit itself.
Alright, this unit here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to dispel that, and I'll go to 3, 2 plus.
Yep.
Yep, it's gone.
And that's the end of the magic phase.
Wow,
That's the end of the game.
that's the end of the game, mate. Guess what? Guess what my third spell was? Purple Sun. Yep. And guess where that bloody total power was? It was in the last 2 cards of my deck.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Wow.
But it wouldn't matter even if I drew.
Scenario, I do believe it's a win for you.
I don't know. We'll have to check. We'll have to go through it and check because these guys are now destroyed. Yeah, because they're fleeing. So because you got 1 off, so that's 1 point. Yeah. And then it goes to regular victory points. So you destroyed all 3 war machines. Okay, so that's 3 points.
Yeah.
And that was all, I believe. I don't know. Oh no, because the character's part of that unit. So no, that's it. So it's only 3. So 4 points total. If I got that right. Okay.
You destroyed the Spider Riders. That's a full point.
Yep.
You Destroyed the squigs, basically. Well, maybe, yeah, I guess we say you killed squigs. I mean, each of those are 20 points, though, cost. I think we'll go with the squigs as well.
Okay.
So that's 2 points. And the Wolf Riders, they were 1 point. That's only one of them you got. And that was, let's see, that's 45, that's 65 cost, so that'll be a victory point as well.
Yep.
And then let's see, the Goblins, you killed less than, that's what, 15, 17, so you killed 16 of them. 16, that's 32. That's 40 points, plus the spears, that's 56 points. So I guess that'll...
Well, the one that was fleeing at the end of the game, that's all now counts as destroyed, yeah?
Yeah, that one counts as destroyed, so that one victory point as well.
Okay, so it goes up to 4. And I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah,
so it's a draw.
It's a draw.
Oh, very good. Well done, mate. Well done.
Yeah. Good game.
Yeah, it was a really good game. I really enjoyed it, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of back and forth. Those crossbowmen were very scary this game.
Yes, they were. They were just tremendous. Yeah.
The organ gun paid for itself.
Yep, it certainly did. Yeah.
Now the flame cannon would have paid for itself, I think, if I hadn't got that animosity charge off on the
yes.
Goblins, the Wolf Riders in the first turn.
Yep. Yeah, but that's just luck of the dice, mate. That's the beauty of the Goblins, isn't it? Yeah, you really if you're gonna get animosity, that's the one you really want to get. You want. Yeah, it's a shame about the trolls. I would love to see the trolls and the troll slayers battling it out. That would be wonderful.
Deployed them differently. I should have switched the deployment around on the Savage Orcs and the trolls, but I really wanted to get my spells in range with my general unit.
Yeah.
Essentially, I made them the way they are. The idea when I crafted the army before I drafted the items was to have a unit that was enough models so you couldn't kill them all to get them across the line.
Yeah.
By having them move 8 each turn, not being constrained by having to pivot, etc. And also making it harder for your crossbowmen to kill them.
Yeah, very, very much so.
And making the organ gun and flame cannon less effective.
Mm.
That was the choice for the Savage Orcs, and giving the 5+ armor save that's unmodifiable is also great against crossbows, and it gives me a stronger shaman as well because I get more winds of magic.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did very much so. Yeah, but your general, I think maybe I'm wrong, but I think he was your MVP for the game. Like that Crown of Sorcery.
Yes. That Curse of Years.
Curse of Years, it just crippled me big time. But luckily, it didn't destroy that unit entirely, and it did had some. It played its part in the game, but
it did. I mean, it made sure that like if you had your unit full now, you would have won the game because you would have broken my Night Goblins. And then you would have gotten the point, actually the 2 points that they're worth, because they cost 161 points.
Yeah. If that would have happened, maybe they would have fled, and if I had overrun them and maybe charged directly into your.
If you had overrun them, or at least you would have gone into the side of my Savage Orcs, so you could have done some more damage there as well.
Yeah.
So Curse of Years saved me from losing the game, basically.
Yeah, it was really good.
And the same with the Mort Watcher. That did pretty good.
Oh, mate, that was awesome. Yeah, that spell
that
just took me out of the magic phase.
Because it saved me from the Purple Sun.
It was lucky that I got those 2 spells off in the first turn. Otherwise, if I hadn't have done that, I would have been stuck up in the air and I wouldn't be able to do anything. So luckily, he got those 2 spells, one on himself and one for the king to double his.
That was also the reason why I let him go through, because I was unsure whether you had enough or something. I wasn't quite sure of the Amethyst School, except for the Purple Sun. So I was worried there was something more dangerous in there, because I wasn't really worried about your general getting a toughness of 10.
Yeah.
Because it would be a while before I saw combat and I could dispel it before then.
I'm sure that debate will rage whether taking a wizard ally is worth its points. He cost 190 points. Whether it would have been better for me to take the anvil, but I don't know.
Definitely a lot cheaper.
It's 200 points for the anvil anyway, so it's 10 points more expensive. But you do get the 2 extra champions. You do get that. You get the nice element of having to, you can contain spell, like the Winds of Magic cards. It's a bound item, so you can store them. And having that total power.
The other advantage is that it allows you to save your runes of spell breaking and use something else in your runesmith. By making you a better fighter. And then you can just bring dispel scrolls if you're playing crafted draft. If you're playing without draft, I mean.
Yeah. So from a point of view of the dwarves, would there be anything you would do differently that I did today?
I would still keep the. I know you made a great unit if they had been able to use the Banner of Might. And definitely the same build I would have gone with if I wanted to build a slave unit. But since they can't use a magic banner, that's why I'm still saying they need to be slayed, not slaves. So I'm still of the same mind. The unit did great, it stopped me, but the same could have done if you had just 5 men. And you just marched them up in front of me, so I had to charge them and kill them. I can't overrun. I can't chase, so it would have the same effect if you just placed 5 guys in front of me. So the entire unit of slayers. I mean, if I had, of course, it's a bit dangerous if I have ranged, but that's why you bring 2 or 3 of these units. You could have saved the Dragon Slayer. What was you had the second one?
Giant Slayer. Yeah.
The Giant Slayer. You could have saved points on that and spent it somewhere else. Though I'm not really sure where. Perhaps there would have been an organ gun maybe. You would have one of them.
The default choice. Yeah, I know, because he is an expensive choice for 1 wound, no armor. It's just a gamble. I thought I'll take it because if I get a really nice rune weapon, and he gets the advantage of charging or something, which I did in this game, which is incredible. Then he might have just made that little extra impact in the combat result, but it just wasn't to be this game.
If they hadn't fought my main unit, they could probably have beaten the Night Goblins. Unfortunately, they had to face my main unit in order to stop me from getting through.
But they did their job. They stopped you from getting anywhere. So
they did their job. But I would have gone with split up into smaller units, at least a maximum of 10 per unit. I think 5 is enough for slayers. But where would I have spent the points elsewhere? Since it's a draft, it's not really worth trying to draft a engineering room on your gyrocopter. So maybe you could have afforded a gyrocopter more.
I think I could have definitely done with an extra one. Again, it was a massive mistake for me to drop it right in front of your unit. I just wasn't thinking right at that minute.
That's another thing we forgot, but of course the fanatics took care of it. But my Night Goblins, they drew the Scarecrow banner, so you would actually have to take a terror test. Right. If you hadn't been hit by fanatics.
Right, within 8 inches, I got to take a terror test.
Exactly.
Okay.
But if you had a second gyrocopter, you could have killed the wolves on the left without hitting your own flame cannon. That would have won you the game as well. So
the only reason why I didn't take 2, because it was very tempting, is I want to change it up. I don't want to take exactly the same lists every time because it gets a bit boring, and then it's very predictable. Oh well, Josh is going to take 2 gyrocopters, auto include. We talked about the organ gun. We talked about the organ gun in the latest podcast. I thought, well, I don't really normally take it, so I want to take it this time and see how it goes. The flame cannon, I'm really keen on taking more and more, and I don't really normally take it because the gyrocopter just fits that purpose much better. But I want to include it in more lists in the future because
it was very close to clearing out my Wolf Riders in the first turn.
Because it's
you just need 2 more inches basically.
Because as long as it wounds something, it's an automatic panic test. So for against goblins and orcs, it's excellent. It's an excellent tool because even if you just kill 3 guys, well, they're taking a panic test straight away.
Yeah. Like, if you had your Slayer split up into 3 units, you could have put 2 on either side of the flame cannon and just advanced them a little bit forward so I couldn't be able to charge it. I had to charge the Slayers, and then you could just flame into the masses. And I'll definitely bring it in the... it was pretty good having there on the side because that's where I had my cavalry. But like in a pitched battle, I would probably have it more based in the center of the battlefield.
Yeah, now your tactics make sense. My sort of thought process behind that Slayer unit was completely fluffy, and I thought I'm gonna prove Johannes wrong. I'm gonna break a unit and overrun them and destroy them with the Slayer unit, and everything will be fine. And the world will be good.
I totally get the fluff aspect because you really want Slayers to be Slayers.
I want them to be Slayers, but your comments about them being a little roadblock in between your war machines is a really good way of doing it.
Yeah, and if you place the war machine on top of the hill, and then in front you can still shoot as well. So you just have a line of 5 Slayers just standing there. And I have to kill them before I can even charge your flame cannon.
Yep, that's right.
In the meantime, your flame cannon is just roasting everything. But of course, it was only relevant because I got this and the monster charged, which allowed me to charge turn 1.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the flame cannon would have probably done some more damage.
Yeah, but you want those sort of unpredictable moments in a game where those kind of things don't normally happen, and that just made it something kind of a little bit more unique in that they had this massive charge down the flank, and it just gave you that little bit of added advantage.
On the artillery die,
every
turn,
does it?
Doesn't fire, whether it misfires or not. So even when it's in combat.
Oh shit! Really? Okay, well I forgot that completely. I didn't even know that. Okay.
Actually, I'm not sure whether it's the scatter die or whether it just takes the roll automatic, but it does say you have to test for it every turn. If you don't fire.
Right, so if you do not wish to fire the flame cannon on that turn, you must test to see if the pressure can be contained. Roll the d6 at the beginning of the shooting phase. The score is 1. The pressure cannot be contained and it can fire straight ahead at a target point 2 to 6 inches away, plus 1 roll. Wow, actually that's pretty good. Even if it's in hand-to-hand combat, then it's got a chance of firing. It's pretty good.
So it'll just fire one of its own units, so it'll roast its own men, but it also roast whoever's fighting it.
You don't need the crew. It basically will do it for you if you roll a 1.
Yeah.
So that's pretty.
Of course, if the crew's slain, then the war machine is slain as well. But still, it could have also killed one of my points by on that one chance there if you had a roll ones.
You got a potential of.
What was it? Combat 3 turns.
3 turns, yeah, it was 3 turns. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much for reminding me of that.
A fairly decent chance of actually roasting the wolves so it wouldn't get a point. So that's another way we could have won. We could have won the battle, but of course we both forgot that rule since we
totally
just considered it was a war machine in combat.
Yeah. No, I don't take it often enough to remember that. So that's really good. Okay. So that's excellent to know next time.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I like the choice of including a wizard. Definitely like that choice.
Yeah, me too.
I'm still undecided on the various colleges of magic. Basically, what Casper and I would do, we would go through every spell in every magic deck, and then we basically divide it into 3 groups: bad, decent, and good. And that way we would see what are then the chances if you, for example, pick a level 3 wizard. What are your chances of drawing a good spell?
Yeah.
And how effective that spell? How is it useful? So with the colleges of magic, we're a little on the it's kind of like battle magic, maybe a little better because there's less chances of drawing bad ones because you double up everything in the battle magic deck basically.
Yep.
So battle magic is probably the worst, followed closely by the colleges of magic. But again, if you had gotten the purple sun off, you could have won the game there as well.
But if you draw a double in the battle magic, you then just discard that and draw another card, yeah?
Yeah, but still the chances when you draw from the deck, you draw at random, so the chance of drawing one of the bad spells is basically doubled because there are twice as many in the deck.
Okay, well I think like for like a house rule that we do, we just take all the doubles out.
Okay.
So that way, the person who has to use battle magic has a better chance of getting like a definitely a better spell.
That could be make battle magic actually quite a lot better, because they do have some really good spells in the battle magic.
Because the reason why there's so many.
By the double effects of the ones that aren't that good.
Yeah,
like,
because
fireball, that's a pretty bad one, because you have to spend a power card per fireball. You might as well get a.
Yeah, I really don't like that spell. Yeah,
Yeah.
bright magic.
However, the one called blast is really good.
Yeah.
2d6, strength 4 hits, I believe, or it's just strength 5. I can't remember right now. And then there's the one where you're allowed to move an entire unit.
Yes.
Just like.
It's the Hand of Gork. It's the same as that.
Basically Hand of Gork. Yeah, just in battle magic, and that one is amazing.
Yeah, it's really good. It's so powerful.
That's why I really like Orcs, because if you finally draw that spell, it is probably one of the best ones.
It's their best one. It's their best one. Especially for this scenario, you can just take them straight off the edge of the board. Yeah.
Yeah, for example, or if I just like if I got it and used it on my, if I got that one, I would use total power on that one instead.
Yeah.
I would have moved my Savage Orcs into combat with your crossbowmen.
You want to take them off the board?
You can't take them off. You can move them anywhere on the battlefield.
Aha, right, okay.
I'll probably kill your crossbowmen first, so I have a better chance of my other guys getting through.
Yep, true.
And just to get the victory points from your crossbowmen, because that's like 2 or 3 points right there.
Yep. I was gonna. They got a standard in this unit. I was actually gonna reform, so I'd have ranks, if in the case of not that spell happening, but if in case someone got pretty close.
Not close, but if I get the
of course, Hand of Gork,
you don't get the chance, and I get all my Savage Orcs attacks into your unit before you get to reform.
Unless I win the after the initial first combat, I can reform my ranks. Yeah.
I believe if you draw the combat or
win the combat,
if you win the combat, you can do it immediately. But otherwise, you have to do it at the start of your turn. It's basically like a move.
That's fine, because I got hatred anyway, so I wouldn't be breaking anything. Yeah.
But that would be my first choice if I got the Hand of Gork.
Yeah.
The Curse of Years was great.
Yeah, really
since
good.
I didn't kill the unit, it's not really worth any points.
But you got it down to like 5 guys in the end, so it did really well. Yeah.
So it did have some effect in the game. It's also what it helped me win the game, of course. But I would have rather had the Hand of Gork, because that would have been more effective. I could have cleared out the entire left side of the board and get my wolf riders and spiders through. That way, winning the game by points from there.
Yeah.
But definitely saving grace getting the Crown of Sorcery. It should probably be one of the banned items.
Well, for 1,500 points for sure. Like 3,000 points or 2,500 points, that's okay. But for 1,500 points, I think it's a little bit too powerful.
What were the items on the other items on your chart?
Guys here. The rune of warding on these iron breakers, but used total power, so I couldn't dispel it. If I didn't have a dispel, I could have a chance of dispelling something. The master rune of adamant, which gives him a +2 armor save, so his armor save is 2+ on the general. Rune of iron, so gives him +1 toughness, so his toughness 5. And on his weapon, he had the rune of might, which is really situational again. They have to basically double his strength to get to double.
Well, if he had faced my trolls.
Sorry, double his higher than his own toughness, he gets double strength. Yeah. Yeah, against the trolls it would have been good, and they've got the curse rune, which would have been really good against your trolls or against your
definitely
your characters and that kind of thing. But that was it, mate. That was all. I had the rune of striking for my Slayer, Giant Slayer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 7 all up.
Yeah.
Any other secret ones you had there, mate?
I drew the Blade of Dark Steel.
Oh, God, really?
Crown of Sorcery for my general.
Okay.
I also tried to get him a ward, but he only got the Dawnstone.
So it's for 5+, isn't it?
The Dawnstone a reroll of your armor save.
Reroll your armor save, right. Gotcha.
Yeah. So
that's not too bad.
If your cannons had hit him and he had failed, look out, sir, he would just be dead.
Doesn't he get the 5+ anyway because of his war?
No. So it's only unmodifiable if it allows armor saves.
Right. Okay.
So
Right.
your flame cannon, your gyrocopter, all those deny my armor saves.
Yeah. Now this is one aspect of the draft that I do enjoy because it makes your big characters a little bit more vulnerable, because otherwise if you preset all the items, you're tooling up your generals and all your wizards and all that kind of thing to make them so invulnerable that there's no chance of them ever going down.
Yeah.
So some people may like that, some people may not like that, but it's kind of Hero Hammer light a little bit.
That does make for an interesting game, and my entire game tactic changed once I rolled that item.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yep.
I was like, okay, how do I best murder all your artillery or kill one of your flanks?
Mm.
And giving me the choice to choose my spells made it for a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I also the last one I chose was the Dark Mist, in case I needed to chase down your gyrocopter.
What does that do again?
My general, he could move 24.
So it transport your guy. Okay, right.
Yeah, I could transport him to. It's like I could transport him, and then in your turn I could cancel it, so he became vulnerable to physical attacks again, and then I could charge him into something in my turn.
But that sort of blading steel, is it blading steel? What's the sword that the general had again? Darting steel, wasn't it?
Steel.
Yeah, that was a perfect draw for him because he's got 8 attacks, automatically hit.
8 attacks, automatically hit.
And that's the biggest thing. Like the hitting is, I find the most difficult because it's always going to be like a 3+ generally. But yeah, once you get the hitting in, you just basically just bypass one big roll, and you go straight into the wounding. So it made him really good actually. Yeah.
Definitely the Banner of Might. It was a great draw for you as well. You just needed a unit that could use it efficiently.
Yeah.
Either your crossbowmen, if they had seen combat, it was a good idea to give them 2-hand weapons to win combat, so they could beat all those pesky wolves and spiders. Because they're definitely not going to be killed by them, because the spiders and wolves are just terrible in combat. They're there for their movement speed.
Yeah.
The spiders also have the extra strength, which is why I kind of like them, and they're not affected by terrain. But I didn't want the spiders to face off against your gyrocopter, and I didn't want my trolls to face off against your flame cannon, which is why I swapped them around.
Yeah.
I could have probably, if I had taken a chance, I could have probably got my spider riders through the forest, because they're
actually that would have been perfect on that side there actually. Now thinking about Johannes,
maybe I shouldn't have been so scared of the flame cannon. Just said, okay, the trolls, if they die, they die. And just swap them around. It might have been a better choice from my side. I could probably, at least with the game the way it turned out in hindsight, it could probably have won me the game if you hadn't roasted my spiders.
Yep.
So I'd probably just keep them out of range to start with until the gyrocopter was occupied elsewhere, or
the crossman killed 9 of them in one shooting, so that was like it was just devastating for that unit, and then one remained.
It did actually do its job. It killed one of my fast units and made sure I did get a second point in there, because that could have been a game changer as well.
Yeah.
Because that unit was completely unopposed in that entire flank. So if I hadn't done it, I probably would have gotten a second point.
Yeah, it's this big gap here, especially this gap here. I probably should have moved the crossbowmen over here further just to have more of a chance of blocking things, or just extended.
Further across and then put them at an angle.
Yeah, why did I do that? Why didn't I just do this? I mean, silly. I don't know why I just didn't do that. So yeah, little tactical areas or deployment areas like that can cost you points.
I would probably have turned them like an inch or less towards the center, so you had a wider range of area you could cover.
Yeah, it's probably just in my mind, my silly mind. It's like it's this perfect shape, It has this perfect.
I totally get what you mean.
Yeah, it's just
And they did do a great job even without it. But if they had just swapped the position between that one and the flame cannon, that would have done a lot better, because then it would have got through.
Yeah. Yep. Well, it was a good game, mate. Thank you very much again for all your time today.
Game.
Yeah, every game's enjoyable, mate. So
Always fun.
now I think next time I'm playing Jesse, and he's taking the chaos. His chaos. And what army do you think I should face against him?
Oh, he's taking his Slanesh Chaos.
Yeah, he'll take his Slanesh chaos. Yep.
So that's the army I've already seen. I mean, a few adjustments to this army you have right here, and this would be perfect if we're going as dwarfs. I mean, we already had a dwarf game, so and the game next week, the one after that one, is that Skaven.
Now that'll be against Casper, isn't it? I'm trying to convince Casper to do the magic draw. He wasn't really keen on it at first, but I sent him a message to try to convince him to try it. Just try it once and see how he feels about it. Yeah, you can harass him about it.
I really enjoyed the draft.
Yeah, because it's just I think I'm actually going to think about making it mandatory for these kind of games. The reason why is that people get to see a lot of different items. Maybe they don't get to see a lot of, we can mitigate that by like what we do with the weapons. We make it like 50 to 100 points, so you're going to get a decent weapon when you draw it. So there are ways you can mitigate that, but I think
it also it also removes a lot of those tournament or math hammer items that are must-haves.
Yeah, that's why I want to totally avoid doing that, because I just want it to be fun. I just want it to be fun, fun for everybody to watch. And if you want to play it the other way, well, you can do it with your friends in your own clubs or at home or whatever. And
I mean, we could do a game some point later this year where we try and do a full math hammer army build against a full math hammer army.
Yep, and that's fine too. Now, of course, with me and Justin, if me and Justin play something, he's coming up in August anyway. Yeah, we will do we might do a draft next time, because we did preset items for that Warhammer Renaissance game last time, so we might do a draft next game.
Yeah.
But some people may not like the drafting. I think it's still fun. It's exciting. It's
Yes. I really enjoy these games.
Yeah.
Definitely makes for some crazy combos. The first thing I did was I drew the wizard arcana for my wizard.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. I got a warrior familiar, like.
Okay, yeah.
Almost useless item. at least against dwarfs.
Yeah.
Like if it was against like a chaos army with a fast moving chaos lord, it's pretty good, because then it dies instead of my sorcerer.
Yeah.
But in this matchup, it's fairly useless. But I was like, oh my god, I'm going to lose this game right away. But then I started drafting on my general. I got the Bladed Lightning Steel, and then I wanted to get him I really wanted to get like a potion of strength to make him his strength incredible, so he could also kill on all those 8 attacks.
Yep.
But of course, instead became the Crown of Sorcery. Suddenly we became a completely different game. It's like, okay, now I'm doing magic. Okay, that's it.
But I don't want the games to be dictated by magic items. That's the other thing that I don't want to see in the games. Now you had the Crown of Sorcery, but it didn't. It did a lot of damage, but it didn't. It didn't actually dictate the magic phase. I think that was that spell that you cast on Mork once, that my mage was totally crippled for the whole game.
Yeah, that helped me a lot.
So,
Crown of Sorcery, it had some crazy effect, but it pretty much stopped me from. It might have helped me stop losing the game. I mean, if your unit hadn't been reduced to 5 models, I wouldn't have moved to 9 goblins. I wouldn't have risked charging with them. So that might have been the same result. So despite actually killing most of your main unit, compared to the scenario, the Crown of Sorcery didn't actually have an effect.
Yeah.
It was actually.
Then again, here you go. I was so reliant on getting it. I got it. Couldn't use it because the first turn I had magic. I only had one power card. I think 1 or 2 power cards, so I couldn't cast it anyway. Then I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna get total power. I'll get total power one turn. I'll get total power one turn, and didn't get it. So yeah, you can't sort of rely on all these things. That's why I quite like it. So the magic is kind of like that too, because it's a draft. You know, you're drafting for spells. You can't rely on anything apart from the necromantic spells, of course. But I like that with the magic items too. It sort of gives you this kind of, well, I can't rely on this of getting this. I can't rely on getting Crown of Command if I'm a Goblin Warlord, for example.
Yeah.
If I get unlucky and he's got leadership 7 for the whole game, well, that's just tough titty, and I'm just going to have to deal with it. Which I've done in another game, and it's terrible because leadership 7 is just awful. But that's just the luck of the draw, and you just got to do with what you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think overall it's been quite successful.
Your dying question here, I had one fanatic in the Night Goblins with showbows.
Right. Okay. I was going to say this guy's dead because he hit the forest, so he's dead anyway. But yeah, I was thinking maybe it had at least 2 in there, so you only had 1 in that one. Okay.
Yeah.
But,
I tend to go with a maximum of 3 fanatics.
Yeah.
Because it's a very, while it's very strong, you also require your Night Goblin units to get forward. So if I go with, if I want to go with 6, I want to put a Black Orc, big boss in each unit.
Yeah.
To give them leadership and remove their animosity.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to go.
In this case, I just want to cheat units that
Yep.
get across the line.
Yep. No, that's the way to do it. And yeah, like you say, fanatics are a bit of a gamble because they could go against you, and in this case, it didn't do it. But they can be a very.
They almost hit Goldfang.
Yeah. And that's right. They hit this unit too, didn't they? They hit this unit as well, didn't they? And they hit the Troll Slayers. They weakened that unit too.
Yeah, they hit the Troll Slayers.
They killed 4 of them. Yeah.
What else did they hit?
The crew of the.
The crew of
Iron.
the.
Yeah, they did really well.
They actually.
Yeah.
They paid for themselves.
They did. Yeah. No, it's very good, Johannes. Okay, so I think we'll just wrap it up because my wife's probably wondering where the hell I am, and you probably want to get some dinner or just relax or something now. But thanks again, mate. It was a really entertaining game. And
likewise, thank you for having me. It's always fun to join in on a game from here.
That's fine, mate. We'll definitely do it again soon. We'll get Casper, your counterpart, on at some point. So yeah, whisper in his ear and just tell him the alluring possibilities of the draw. He probably won't believe you, but we'll have to convince him somehow that the magic item draw is the way.
What I can do from here.
Otherwise, I'm just going to say, look, Casper, it's compulsive. You got to take the draw.
Yeah, you just make it compulsive.
Yeah, I think I'll have to make it compulsory now that you're going to have to do the draw.
Yeah.
I think most people enjoy it. So, and you sort of learn about magic items as you're playing them because you don't normally take them. So, so it's all good. All right, mate. So take care. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too. And looking forward to the next game with what was it, Jesse?
Yeah, I think next weekend is Jesse. Yeah, so it'd be nice to have him on here.
Definitely looking forward to that one.
Okay, mate. Take care, buddy.
And take care. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye. Okay, guys, so we're going to wrap up the stream for today. I hope you really enjoyed the game. If there's any sort of feedback or comments, maybe you noticed something we did wrong in the game or we missed out on something. We always like, playing these games every week. It's trying to reinforce all the rules into my brain, my very old brain, and but of course we're always going to miss something. Johannes is really good because he knows the rules inside and out, but there's always a chance that we're going to make a mistake or forget something. So if there's anything that we missed, leave them in the comments or jump over to Facebook at the Crown of Command podcast community page. There's a whole page dedicated now just for the guys who enjoy the podcast, as we do have a podcast. If you don't know that, you can check it out on all the streaming websites or servers out there for the Crown of Command podcast. And yeah, go in there, say hello, leave some comments about the game, the battle. Maybe there's something that the Dwarves again. I think think it's 2,000 points next week. I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to Jesse about it, because with Chaos, I think we need to bump it up to 2,000 points. Otherwise, the poor bugger can't take very many things in his list. So with Chaos, it's a bit difficult. At 1,500, and then we'll do an item draft for that as well, and that'll be quite fun. So yeah, well, I think we'll leave it here tonight, guys. So thanks very much for watching, and have a great weekend. And I hope you guys can do some painting or gaming very soon, whichever country you're in. And yeah, look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Okay, take care. Bye bye.